Another day, another lack of chat. Can you believe it? I looked it up and apparently it might be an OBS thing. Or I guess technically a YouTube thing that no longer is compatible with OBS. Anyway, let's see. What's in the playlist? Ah, yes. Okay, we saw the JPEG thing last time. It's a random AI related thing.
A few months.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, what's my volume on? Wait a minute. Crazy. Okay.
Ago, Apple announced their shiny new AI, known as Apple Intelligence, to jump on the AI hype train before it's too late. But recently, developers like me have finally gotten our hands on it with macOS 15.1 Developer Beta 1. Now, Apple Intelligence
What was that? Oh, my live notification. Crazy.
itself is quite powerful, and the fact that a large chunk of it runs on device is a huge benefit for me, so that my data doesn't get shipped off to Apple's data centers every single time I try to use it. But of course, as someone who has spent large chunks of time both using and working on AI, I had an irresistible urge to do the impossible, prompt inject Apple Intelligence. And little did I know, this video ended up being much more complicated than I could have ever imagined, resulting in reverse engineering the system prompts of Apple Intelligence itself, injecting special tokens that shouldn't be public.
Alright. Too complicated. I don't care anymore. But look, it's a nice small channel getting a bunch of views. We love it. This is the dream. Oh, wow, is that their most successful video? Oh no, they got a bunch. I made a donut-shaped donut.c in Python. Okay, the best editor you've never heard of. I made the world's smallest Tetris. Interesting. Bunch of cool programming videos. What was the other video? Oh yeah, some Ruby thing. Some fan thing, I guess? I don't know.
When you go
Episode 1 preview Dust Queen.
to go see a movie and you're forced to sit through 15 minutes of ad breaks?
Oh my god, it's in 4K. Which one do we do? 1440p, I guess, because that's what the stream is. Oh my god, let me 1.5 it. Okay.
Welcome to our version of that. We won't keep you too long, I promise. First of all, I'm here to remind you guys that we are non-official. Everything is volunteer. Nobody's getting paid anything to do this, which is a miracle considering the amount of work and the quality that it's coming out at. So please, if you were typing your "I can't believe they're not working on volume 10" comment in the description, you can delete it now. Second of all, we are looking for help. Our team expands and grows every single day. However, we want...
Wait, what, is this like a call for help? Is this a trailer? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this.
You guys. If you think you can help the team and there isn't a job position that you think you'll fit into available, just fill out this form here and we'll get in contact with you. Sometimes we're looking for jobs and we haven't even had them advertised. So please, if you are interested in helping, don't be shy. Just give it a go. I promise you. We don't bite, usually. That's it for all these messages. Please enjoy. Dust Queen.
I probably shouldn't 1.5 this, but I have no idea what this is. A trailer? I see it's a fan thing is what they're saying, but well, I guess we'll see. Or is this the whole thing?
I don't need your help. I'm not fragile, Ruby.
You don't have to take everything on alone, you know?
Oh my god, real voices.
You don't know what it's like.
Then tell me.
What's happening to you? I don't know. We've got your back, Weiss. That's what Ben
This is a fan project and not affiliated with Viz Media.
Something I have to do alone.
Oh my god, it looks exactly like Weiss. That's crazy. I guess she just is the 3D model. I guess you could do this, right? Make it look exactly the same.
Ruby! Yang? Blake?
Oh my god, it's an evil Weiss. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Dust Queen. Maybe. That was pretty cool. I don't know what to expect from this, but the little Blake was cute. Wait, was it? Oh, her saying Blake? True. Ruby a bit gayer. I guess. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and for the whole project to come out. What does it say? Coming soon. Okay, voice actors. Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Yang. I don't recognize any of these people. Oh my god, Ari. That's crazy. That's me. Approach the end of their second year of Beacon, an academy that trains the world's strongest fighters. However, things go astray on one of their final missions together, and the world as they know it changes forever. So this is a short preview. Work extremely hard. Interesting. Crazy. We got to keep our eyes on that, guys, okay? Anyway, that's all the videos in the playlist for now. What got sent to me over the past few days? We have seen the semblance of sending, I guess just this one. I don't know why Kyle sent me this. Oh boy. Kyle just loves to send me videos that he just hasn't seen and just wants to watch through me watching it on stream. And this absolutely is one of them. The top 10, Jesus Christ. 10 top tier anime you can watch in a weekend. Okay, that was Madoka. I just saw Madoka. Oh my gosh, there it is. Some ping pong thing. I have no idea what this is. Looks pretty cool though, whatever it is. But Tush, I have no idea what this is either. It looks pretty cool. No, wait. I feel like I recognize this. No, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Don't know what this one is either. Looks like JoJo's though. Crazy. This looks like a Western cartoon. Some really old cartoon. Oh, sorry, anime. No idea what this is either. Or this. I don't know nothing about anime. I hardly know any of them. Okay. That's that. Guess what? We just made it through all our links. Oh my gosh, it's my own video. That's crazy. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I did know you could do that, but anyway. We got 2 trailers to watch. Okay, this one. What is it? Oh, the Squid Game thing. Oh my god, it's the Squid Game meme music from TikTok. It's crazy. I don't remember any of these numbers. I'm sure they're like important or whatever. Oh my god, it's the guy from Acolyte. My goodness. December 26th, that's not that far away. Now, is there any chance this is going to be good? Let me think. What was good about Season 1? Season 1 had the kind of... the anticipation of not knowing how far the show is going to go. Like, how dark is it going to be? How crazy is the things going to get? It has the kind of mystery element of, like, the detective figuring out what all this is and what's going on. It had the fun games. Okay. So, you know what? I think you could replicate this in a season 2. Just do the same as last season, but like, I don't know, give it some weak plot to tie it all together and not make it feel repetitive, and it'll be great. And we'll love it. So yeah, anyway. Or just like follow entirely different characters and do the same thing as season 1. However, it looks like we're not, because we're following Master Soul. Crazy. Heath is here dabbing. Thank you, Heath. Anyway. Imagine going back for revenge and dies mid-series. That'll be hilarious, lol. Okay, very funny. There's also a, apparently, skeleton... Oh my god, it's my thumbnail again. Skeleton... Oh yeah, see, I changed it. It used to say fair use. Now I said reactions, because we'll talk about that. Skeleton Crew trailer? Which I don't know if this is a game, or... Oh, I assume it's not a game, because it looks like actual footage. TV series, I guess. Official trailer streaming December 3rd. So that's also pretty soon. When is the Rings of Power coming out? That's pretty soon, right? August 29th. What are we today? Oh my gosh, it's like 2 weeks away. How exciting.
Tomorrow's test.
Oh my god, it looks great already. Oh my god. So look at this, a school.
Course of your entire future.
Don't you ever want to do
How does this look? Immediately, how does this look so much better than like everything from Star Wars recently? Is it the way it's directed or something? I don't even know. It looks so like clear. Maybe it's because Disney Plus is like really low resolution or something. Anyway, let's keep going.
Exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is? I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Why would you think that?
Hello? Be careful where you step.
Oh my god, literally skeleton crew? That's scary.
We're lost.
Damn, it was real good.
Really lost.
Like visually.
Tis dangerous out here in space. Trust no one.
You're a Jedi.
Am I meant to recognize this person? Who's that? Is that like a... Wait. Someone Jin's dad or something, is it? I don't know. I have no idea who this is. Crazy. Oh my goodness. How exciting. So I had zero interest for this. And it's a very similar type of zero interest to when I first heard about Rogue One, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a movie about the some rogue squadron that is going to be flying their ships and battling the Death Star or something. And I was like, oh, that sounds terribly boring. And I loved Rogue One. Here, I was like, oh, Skeleton Crew is probably like another like ship-related thing where they're like, maybe they're going to race in some pod race or something, and it's going to be great and boring. But no, it looks cool. It's like following a young generation of people in the Star Wars universe, discovering things, getting into action. But above all that, visually, it's so good. It's just so bright. The lighting looks really good. The effects look really good. This is crazy. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this at all. Oh my gosh. Anyway, now I'm going to scroll down. Everyone's going to be hating it, aren't they? I don't know why, but... that's just how it is. There's something so crazy about seeing a suburban neighborhood-looking planet in Star Wars. Yeah, I guess that is a thing. I just love how they're finally, after all these years, they're branching out. You know, the Acolyte was the first step, you know, trying a new era, new characters, new locations. It was great. And now it looks like we're going even further in that direction, which is fantastic. You're a Jedi? No, I'm a BAFTA. Oh, Jude Law. Is that who that is? Dumbledore. What is he famous for? Because I know he's like famous. I only know him as Dumbledore, unless I've seen him in something else. Was he Sherlock Holmes? Oh, he's in AI, Artificial Intelligence. I haven't seen that. Haven't heard of anything else here. I've heard of Sherlock Holmes. I've seen it, obviously. That's the one with Robert Downey Jr. Oh, he's Watson. Okay. That makes sense. Dumbledore. Oh, he's in Captain... Oh, yes. I do remember that, actually. He's in Captain Marvel. Oh yeah, Contagion. I think I've seen him in Contagion. I vaguely remember that. This is a famous one, right? The Grand Budapest Hotel. I haven't seen it, but apparently that's like really well known. Because I've heard of it. That's how I define things being well known or not. Crazy. Who knew he was famous? My goodness. Oh my god, he went oh my god, he went live early. Did I? I think I scheduled 10:30 and I don't think I ever varied from that. Do I double time speed to catch up or just join? Just kidding. Already catching up. Alright, hold on. Well, is it time to join? Because I need to talk about my video. But I guess I can do that afterwards. Oh my gosh, I just saw as I was taking my glasses off to rub my eye. And now I can't see anything. There's an Agatha trailer as well. We gotta watch this as well. So many trailers. Oh my gosh. So of the 2 trailers I've seen so far, you know, the Skeleton Crew one was the best. But I guess we'll see. I'm excited for this. Already, this has a lot of hate associated with it because... there's like people who don't like the MCU, they don't like WandaVision, and they also think that why are all these little small useless characters getting their own TV series? So already people are gonna hate this no matter what, but I'm interested. Let's see.
Agatha.
I liked WandaVision for the record. Okay, I thought the ending was pretty cool, and I liked Agatha. She was pretty cool too.
Who's been messing up everything?
The Covenless Witch.
It's been Agatha all along.
They should make it like really cheesy. That'd be good.
What really happened to you?
Seekest thou the road to all that's foul and fair?
She took every little bit of power I had.
Gather sisters far.
I'm assembling a coven. We gotta get back on top.
Is it gonna take place during
I'm gonna
WandaVision?
walk
I
the
wonder.
road. Join me.
Darkest hour, wake thy power, earthly and divine.
The Witch's Road will give you the thing you want most. If you make it to the end.
The road is a death wish.
Oh, no,
Heard
to
you
do a
guys were having a
one-liner.
party.
Oh no.
Hey. Shall we? It will test us and our knowledge.
Oh my god, it's a green witch. That was sick. Oh my god.
We don't even know what we're up against.
Our worst nightmares.
How do we pass this trial
Was
without
it a
any
comedy
power?
series, I guess?
We survive, like witches have been doing for centuries. What happens next? I just need these witches to get me to the end.
The bodies are really piling up.
Why do you let them believe those things about you?
Because the truth is too awful.
I want my prize! Time to finish the road. Last one there is a nice person.
Follow me, my friend, to glory at the end.
September. Oh my gosh, another thing that's coming so soon. God, I don't want to hate this because everyone's gonna hate it for another reason. I don't. Okay, wait a minute. It looks like a lot's going on, which is exciting. You know, I love it when a lot of things are going on in a TV show. You know, the best trailer I ever saw on stream was that Doctor Who trailer for the latest season because it was so many different episodes and so many different things and characters and settings and sci-fi things, and it was all really cool. And this reminded me of that a little bit. It's like so many locations and cool like things that are going on, and she's like flying a broom, and there's like a green witch and stuff, and it all looks great. Like it just, and then they just got to put this like cringe comedy into it. That's the only issue. And if it was, I don't even know what to say. I guess maybe it won't be as, maybe they just put all the funny one-liners, you know, in this trailer, and maybe when you actually watch the show, it just won't be as funny, and it'll be, I mean, it can be funny. That's the thing. I would want something like this. Like I said at the beginning, I want it to be like cheesy or goofy or something. That I'd be happy with that, but not like the modern Marvel humor. I don't like it at all. It didn't even work in Deadpool, for me at least. I'm sure maybe for other people it did, but if it's not going to work in Deadpool, it's not going to work in this. Anyway. And do you think they'll do like the... Because like a big thing with her is that we like have a brief backstory for her, but we don't really know that much about it. Do you think they'll do the classic Disney Plus MCU series thing where like the second last episode of the season will be a whole episode on her backstory, and we'll like follow her back in the day, and it'll be like a time travel episode or something? Just like in, I think they did something like that in Loki at some point. It's going to be like what they did in Ms. Marvel. They also did it in, I think they did it in, I don't know, they do it in a bunch of the Disney stuff. And I'm always surprised how like consistently they do it for things like this. But anyway, not looking forward to this actually, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, everything the MCU tries to be a comedy like that. Not everything, right? Like Loki season 1, even season 2. You know, I like season 2. I hated season 2 for different reasons, but actually, it did have the comedy, some of it. But Loki season 1, I'm sure it had some funny moments, but it didn't have that same style of comedy as like the modern MCU. What else was there? I feel like there's a lot of stuff I've seen from the MCU recently. Ms. Marvel, it probably had some comedy, but it didn't stand out to me as being like, oh, it's like doing that comedy thing a lot. I don't know, I guess all the shows I like, I have to defend them because I like them. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, surely that's like every trailer I have, right? Arcane, we already saw it. But guys, Arcane leaked. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. Is that Jar Jar Binks? Oh my gosh, they're making a Darth Jar Jar thing. That guy is like infamous. Or famous, I guess. Whoever made that initial Jar Jar Sith Lord. Who is he? What does he do these days, I wonder? He like shaped the cannon. Well, I guess not really the cannon, but the things like this. What does he do? Oh, it's a bad idea. What if he has like not safe for work stuff? Oh no, he's still a Star Wars fan. Look at this, 5 months ago. Oh, he's still commenting on his own post. That's pretty funny. How long ago was it? 9 years ago, and to this day, this guy's still replying to good old-fashioned comments on his post. Anyway. I'm nearly caught up, Elite Ari. That's good to hear. I'm caught up, Elite Ari. True, Kyle's in the Discord. All right, we'll chat with Kyle. And then I gotta watch my video. Let me get rid of that. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just so excited for Skeleton Crew. That looks so good. Actually, wait. Give me 1 second, Kyle. I'm interested. Are people hating on it or are they liking it? Because they look really good. I guess the trailer would have come out a while ago, right? So wait. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. 2 days ago on Star Wars. Suburbia, some okay references. This looks great. Huge 80s kid adventure feel. 3 thoughts. I like that it actually looks decent. You can see where they spent the budget. Effects aren't everything, of course. Okay, so people agree it looks good. Or this person does at least, and the 500 people upvoted them. I love the idea of making random different little genre products. I completely agree with this. It's a very good idea. Jude Law is cool. I don't care about Jude Law. We'll see, I guess. I don't know what the Goonies is. I know it's like a movie or something, right? And I know Blind Wave mentions it every now and then. I don't know what this is. Some like... I guess it's following like a group of kids, and that's like the appeal. So that's what probably people are thinking of here. I don't know. You're a Jedi. I'm a Jude. Ah, because his name is Jude Law. Very funny. Okay, looks like not too much hate or anything. I'm kind of excited. What's like the... Okay, wait a minute. Now we... Saltier than Crate. This is where we get the real haters, okay? How am I going to find the post here, though? Skeleton Crew. Let's see. Sorry, but I'm not really feeling it. It looks like a completely different show with a Star Wars coat of paint. It's exactly what Andor felt like. I'm sorry, but the suburban town planet is throwing me off so hard. This is so funny. All the other stuff that people are like, oh, this is like kind of cool. They say the same thing, but they don't like it. That's awesome. Star Wars is looking more and more like Planet Earth. Okay, this is the cynical take, I guess. This doesn't look or feel anything like Star Wars. American Suburbia, a waste of Jude Law. Okay, so the talking points right now are that there's no suburbs in Star Wars. What an unrealistic adaptation of the Star Wars lore. My goodness. Disney's lost the plot. Okay, I'm caught up. Hi. What time is it for you right now? Because here it's 6 p.m. Right now it's 11 p.m. Anyway, Kai Entertainment. Hello there.
Oh, Elite my favorite Star Wars reviewer.
Yep.
Oh my god, I just heard myself. This is crazy. I just saw the trailer for the Great Skeleton Crew. That was crazy.
Yeah, pretty
Suburbia
cool.
Elite that doesn't belong in Star Wars.
Oh wow, really?
That
is true. I don't think there's been any Suburbia
I had another
before.
Star Wars joke. I forgot.
There was in Andor. They went on vacation once, and there was like a beach like paradise or something. That was pretty cool.
No.
You got arrested there and sentenced to like 6 years in jail. It was crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Why did I just hear somebody else join the call or something? What happened?
I didn't hear nothing. I have no idea.
That was the craziest moment of my life.
Yep.
Anyway, I think one time I saw a trailer for the game in No Man's Sky, and they went to a planet and there was like an ocean on it. I was like, there's no oceans in space. Are you fucking stupid? Because, I'd only seen Star Wars.
Oh, okay, firstly, there is an ocean planet in Star Wars. And secondly, like, oceans...
No! Maybe in the prequels or something.
Yeah, in the prequels, yes.
Oh, yeah, those non-canon prequels that ruined my life.
Have you ever heard of the Clone Wars?
No.
Okay, well, clones were born on a planet with an ocean. So it's like central to the entire, like,
oh, yeah, what's that called?
Backbone of the Empire. Camino? Planet? Come on.
No. Let's see. Which Star Wars planets can I name? The one Luke is from is a desert one, Alita. Now, in that Battlefield game, what were those maps called, Alita? Why can't I remember any of them? I should know at least one. Alderaan, they blow that one up.
Alderaan, true, yep. It was a test for the Death Star. Pretty cool.
Test, that sounds like one. No, it doesn't. No. What's the Dagobah?
Dagobah, yeah, true.
Oh my god,
look at you.
Close. I'm pretty smart. Is that the desert one?
No, that's the one that Yoda is on. It's like a forest kind of weird swamp planet.
And Yoda pretends to be a little stupid at the beginning. I remember that part.
He does, yeah. Now, it's like an old man.
Hold on, I can get the desert one, Alita, and then we can move on. Okay?
It has 2 sons. Twin sons.
It does have 2 sons. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's there.
True. And one day Darth Maul visits. But you don't see that in the movies.
No. That's retconned in those terrible movies you like.
Right.
I bet it's in the Clone Wars, and you're all laughing at me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You're not gonna get it.
Sand, Sweden.
It's not Sweden, but you know what? There probably is a planet called Sweden in Star Wars. I have no idea.
What's it called?
Tatooine.
Oh, I knew that,
Obviously.
Alidori.
Anyway.
Tatooine. What
Look
a
at
silly
this.
name.
My Hero Academia 7th season trailer, volume 3. Oh my god.
Are you gonna watch it?
No, absolutely not. There's no way.
Can we do a crossword now?
I'm waiting for My Hero Academia to catch up. I'm on the dub. So I'm gonna give it a few weeks and it'll catch up to the sub and it'll be great and then I'll watch it.
My Hero Academia dub, yes.
It's a good dub, just like all other dubs.
No, all other dubs are bad. But the My Hero one's good.
Mm-hmm. Which dubs have you seen?
Okay, let's list them all off. Steins great, what a great dub. Death Note.
So that's like an example. Okay, let's not talk about it. Go ahead. Death Note, yep.
The Great Black Lagoon, what a great dub.
The
Great Cowboy Bebop, what a great dub.
Right.
Naruto, what a great dub. Berserk.
So are these things that you've also watched the sub?
For Berserk, I've seen both. For Steins Gate, of course not. Am I a fucking idiot? Except
I'm just curious. Is there anything where you've seen both and you're like, oh, you know what? I prefer the dub. The dub is better.
Now we think Black Lagoon might have been like that, Alidori, but sometimes we're uncertain.
Right. Okay.
Cowboy Bebop. Oh yeah, remember I was telling a story about how I had to watch some Cowboy Bebops in the sub.
Mm-hmm.
And
it just
but I wasn't
wasn't
paying
as
too
good,
much
right?
attention. No, I can't even make a judgment, Alidori.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Naruto, I had to watch the later episodes in the sub because the dub wasn't out yet, Alidori. That was disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that with Dragon Ball.
I didn't notice anything.
My goodness.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super because you're a loser.
Yep.
Dragon Ball, probably a bad dub. I don't know though. I don't remember.
It's pretty great.
Find out Dragon Ball. You get an more.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that goes, Alidori.
Which one? What is that? That's the Dragon Ball opening, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's that the second line isn't the actual line. It's fine at Dragon Ball.
Who cares? No one knows the line. It's a kid's show, Kyle. The kids they can't even hear the lyrics.
I hate kids, Alidori.
Yep.
Oh my god, there was a 9 News thing, Alidori. Scroll down, let's see what it was. Scroll.
Oh no, if I click on it, it's just gonna show me non-stop like news stuff. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to be informed.
I don't want to even hover over it because if
civic duty.
There's like algorithms.
Duty.
You know, on Twitter, Kyle, if you like hover on something for like 3 seconds, I think they like start recommending it to you more. So I scroll past things that I don't want to see.
That is true. That's definitely true. You know what's the worst thing, isn't it? I'm at a point now, Leary, where my Twitter is like map pictures for some reason.
Map?
But then I'm like, this is fucking Twitter. This is probably just misinformation, all of it. So I can't even enjoy the great map pictures. And I was like, well, this is a useless app. Oh my god, Leary, we got 1,000 views.
Yeah, guys, look at this. 1,050, and it's still going up.
All of them.
It's true. I did because all right. Let's see if we can find the clip. Surely I would have said it right. 1,
transcript. They can't transcribe me. I'm just so funny.
Oh. If we get, okay, here we go. Let's hear it.
What if we get 1 million views on this? True, 1 million.
Was that you? I was so confused. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait.
I'll speak at the same time I speak in the video just to confuse you.
No. Oh boy. Okay, wait a minute.
Again, that's like one of my favorite movies when I was a little kid. And by a little kid, I mean like 14.
Well. We'll have to see.
Don't worry, Chad. I'll try and convince him. Oh, we'll have to see the. What if we get 1 million views on this and everybody comment down below? Tell Leader he's a little pussy. And he's
sure.
Gonna
okay, you know what? If we get 1,000 views on this video, then yeah, sure, I'll watch all the videos. I don't know. Wow. Okay.
X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, and the Wolverine.
Oh, look at this. We got another comment, by the way. So this one, look at it. Just for everyone listening right now, there was one which said, "Professional yappers, you guys are annoying."
Oh,
so
I got
this. Yeah, I got lumped in with Kyle there. It's great. And then
No.
they said,
CeeLo
Pilled. Oh yeah, me, the professional yapper. That is true. CeeLo Pilled said, "Don't be mean. You know, we love CeeLo Pilled." And then not Mr. Gem said, "Professional yappers. These guys are great." So I got lumped in with you again. This is great. Yeah. Crazy.
You got Defenders Leader, die-hard fans.
Yep. Puni Baba is here. Says, "Hello Ari. Hello Puni Baba. Didn't know you. Didn't know you had a new video. Algo didn't drop it. Ugh, I'm being censored. I can't believe it.
You are a leader. By
Big
the normies
Reactors
and blind
is hiding me away.
By big business.
My goodness. This better get I don't know, Better get at least 1,000.
I feel like it's
okay?
designed to shoot up at some random point.
It better, okay? I planned this entirely because I was like, this is like, the concept is, you know, it's like wide appealing. It covers a lot of people, so their like kind of fandoms might be interested in watching it. I made sure to make at least 3 decent looking thumbnails. I think the title and the concept are at least somewhat interesting. I think it's probably the best edited I have, or the most like, what do you call it? The
True, there was lots of
conventional editing, I guess. Like you'd think this is like a typical YouTuber or something if you watched it, not like some really small channel. I hope. So you know, I hope this gets at least 1,000. That's what I want. That's my goal. Anyway, we're not talking about
now
that
it was
yet.
on 71 when I watched it, so you know I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for bumping it, doubling it in viewership.
One photo. Oh my god, look at this. The damn description. My god, you know how long this took? It's like an hour just to do this. Well, not really.
You needed to do a bibliography and have it in a Dougal Gok.
True. I mean, there's only like 4 sources here, you know, and a bunch.
Well,
I had to credit
all
the
these
sound effects.
all these
Crazy.
channels too.
True. Which one of these do you recognize?
I
Probably
love
a
the
bunch.
Great Blind Wave, the Great Normies, the Great Film Buff, the Great RTTV, the Great Nicholas Light TV. That's the guy we make fun of on Twitter. LM Reactions. Those are those mean girls.
That's probably it. Oh, Third Street Reactions, surely. This is Shane Farley's channel.
The great Shane Farley. We love Shane Farley, of course. He didn't do anything wrong.
I think that's basically it. And there's a bunch in here which, well, not a bunch. There's a few where I've just never even knew who the hell they were, but I was like, I need to find footage for someone reacting to like Torchwood episode 1 or something, and then I just typed it in and found them.
But you've made enemies of them, Alita. Now you have.
Yeah. We're not talking about this yet, okay? We need to rewatch this and talk about it.
I like how Alita is not allowing me to be here when we talk about this video.
I mean, if you want to, I guess we could.
Hold on. Puni Barber's a little confused, Alita. I think you got to clarify something.
Let's see. The algo thing. Wait, are you and Kyle talking in VC while listening to a video where you two are also talking in VC? Almost got an aneurysm. Yeah, we are. And it was very confusing for me too, because I kept looking up and I'm like, is that Kyle or is that the video? So you can go back and watch that. I guess. But, the period of hating on reaction channels has passed. If you want to make views, make the Mr. Beast is over video.
True. Let's react to the hot dog video. What's that guy's name?
I don't know what you're talking about. The hot dog?
That's the main guy that made the Mr. Beast hate video. He ended his career, Alita.
I worked for Mr. Beast. He's a fraud or something like that. Let's see.
That's the what a genius title.
Look at you. You remembered.
Oh, I was kind of right.
That's crazy.
Being the hot dog.
Crazy. This could be you, Kyle, one day if you make a controversial video.
18 million, Alita.
18 million? What are you reading? You mean the 13 million?
Well, I can't see, Alita. This is hard to see, all right? What is that? What's the first one got?
13, and then the next one is 10.
No. Let me bring the laptop close to my face.
And they're both 50 minutes. Oh, that was also something. I'll probably forget to talk about it, so I can say it now. But when I was recording footage for this, I had to like, because I'm on a 4K monitor, it's pretty big. So I zoomed in for some of these, you know, when I'm recording like this and stuff. Oh, this is also a fake thumbnail. We'll get to that, okay? It was a lot of effort, a lot of small editing that I put into this, okay? That only very niche audiences are gonna recognize.
Wait, was that a Kyle ENT VODs video
was,
in that clip? That's epic.
Because it was on my homepage, because you just uploaded it. Oh my goodness. There's Destiny's on there. Oh, we're not going to talk about this yet. My goodness.
Oh yeah, I saw a comment confirming you were a DGGer. That's embarrassing.
Should I watch it? I don't know. We could do it now if you're here.
I don't mind.
Let's watch this guy.
Let's do the crossword first.
What are doing? Oh my! I guess we could. It's gonna take a while. We're just so slow, Kyle. It takes us so long.
I have been doing them in record time, Alita. Record time with our brains combined.
All right, get ready.
Throws in the mix. Toss.
Easy.
Shut up, Alita. I said it first.
Plant life. Fauna.
Fauna. Shut up, Alita. I said it first.
Chef's garment. Apron. I win.
No, shut up.
Informal term for avid supporters of Kamala Harris.
Brats.
Oh yeah, it is brats, isn't it? I've heard of that. Simplicity, ease. Oh, 1 square miss.
We nearly got it. But I would have been disappointed if we did. I want to fucking have some fun here. 5 down, or 1 down.
Capra? I don't know what this is. Letter before beta and gamma. Alpha? Well, something's wrong here. Like, oh God. Are you sure it's brats?
No. Now.
Okay, there's something really wrong here.
Well, letter before. Why would it be before gamma and beta?
Alpha, beta, gamma, right? Isn't that the order?
C?
Isn't C? What do you mean?
Well, isn't it ABC, but they're just extended words?
No, the Greek alphabet is different. It's a different order.
I don't know.
It like goes alpha,
I don't
beta,
know.
gamma, delta, something, 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 omega or something, I think. So it must be alpha, I assume. But then that means it's not TOS. And it's not fauna. And it's
One
not
across
brats.
could be ads.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Okay, we'll
Wait,
keep that in
flora
mind.
is plant life, not fauna. Oh, wait, no, fauna is.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
flora. It's flora. We're idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. We both said fauna. That's pretty funny.
No, you said it first, so you're an idiot.
Okay, this must be alpha then.
How come brats isn't right? This isn't cool. Ease might be right.
Easy, yeah, probably.
We'll get it eventually. Pulitzer winning historian Kerwin. Well, Alita, you're a scientist, you know.
Isn't Pulitzer like a... Oh, it's a historian.
doing
Isn't that like a
Trudan.
news thing? I have no idea.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did some chauffeuring.
Like a waiter or a... No, this is when you driver. Is it driver?
No. Drove? Maybe? Maybe?
Well, how confident are you in ease?
Simplicity. Yeah, ease could work because it fits with alpha. It fits with drove. We'll see. It's like a 90% confidence. All there mentally.
Not all there. That's all I know about.
Okay. Like a designer bag with a company name misspelled.
Designer bags, leader. I know a lot about this. Give me a second.
So ads could work. Which would then make this sane. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together.
Oh my god. Wait, what's 3 down? Did some... No,
So wait,
that's the
3.
Yeah, no, I meant 2. Shut up.
We're not going to get 2 down.
Doran?
I think the Harris one is the only one we're going to get. Informal team term for avid supporters of Kamala Harris. Shove. Shave? That would make sense.
I feel like drove is wrong and it's drive and ease is wrong.
Ease is wrong. Well, then apron would be wrong. Chef's garment is an apron. What else could it be, Kyle? Don't be absurd. I feel like it has to be C.
Boris?
Right? Because face is like a word.
And then Doris, and then it'd be chive? That doesn't sound like
Ooh.
a Kamala Harris fan. Wait, get rid of the C and let's see if we can figure it out.
Hive? No, hive doesn't work. Oh, I just did C again. I'm an idiot.
It already says hive, idiot.
Chive? No. Maybe not Doris. I guess A, E, I,
Bags.
O, U.
I keep thinking Fauci. That's a fucking doctor, Leary.
I don't know nothing about bags. Gucci? Gucci's like a thing, right?
Yeah, but that's like clothes and stuff too. We're never gonna get this fucking idiot's name.
Okay, there's something wrong here. Let me think.
It's not drove because apron works too well.
Okay, so we're
Ads
confident.
could be wrong.
This is
but alpha's
alpha.
right.
We have no idea about this drove thing. It could be anything. It also ads could just be wrong.
No, ads is right.
Throws in the mix. Yeah, maybe. It could also be like, no, it can't be. Never mind. Plant life is correct. Apron is almost certainly correct. Ease could be. Ease is too good. It fits with alpha.
Simplicity, 4 letters. Could it be easy? No.
No. It could be. No, it could.
But then
ease is
try.
simpler. Did some chauffeuring. No. Like a designer bag with the company name misspelled. What do you call it if you have like a product and it's no longer like
Fake.
pristine?
It's a fake
Oh, it is
bag.
fake. Yeah, good. Is it K-Hive? Oh my god.
Okay,
Come on,
we're all part of
Hive.
the
I guess that
K-Hive
makes-
in the Elite Re stream. This is great.
Oh boy.
It was Doris, I was right.
Wow, crazy. Well, you know what? That wasn't that bad. We got
On
we
the
got a quick start.
connections, Elite Re.
No, we don't do
Scroll
connections
down.
on this stream, luckily.
But it's so fun.
No, I don't like it on stream. It's too much pressure. So we got this thumbnail. Let me see if I can refresh and get another one. Oh, also the report has come back, guys, for this thumbnail. It turns out this thumbnail is the best version. It's like double the retention / click-through compared to all the other ones. So I guess we're going with
It's got a funny little Deadpool poking out.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember which one I got. I think it was that one.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to keep getting this until I open it in like a private window or something.
Let
This
me
is probably
open
the
it on my
weakest
phone.
of the thumbnails.
No, I got that one again. This is
It's a
crazy.
shame.
A conspiracy, in fact.
Okay, so let me think about this. So in regards to this video, reaction videos are market substitutes. This was obviously induced by the normies who always constantly are saying, this is not a market substitute, this is not a market substitute. They say it in every video, basically. Which is like annoying me because it's kind of like when they're saying it because obviously they know that legally they shouldn't, what they're producing can't be a market substitute. It's not allowed to be, otherwise it would be an issue. But then them saying that is kind of like pointless, right? It benefits you in no way. Just because you say that it's not a market substitute doesn't do anything. It doesn't change the fact.
So you're saying I shouldn't put a fair use thing at the beginning of my videos, Leader Eve?
Yeah, you absolutely should not, and you shouldn't put a copyright disclaimer in your description. You shouldn't say like anything in a video to cover you because it's not actually going to cover you if your content defies it. But I don't think that reaction channels are fair are issues or anything. I think they fall under fair use very squarely, and I have no issue with reaction channels at all. But I just thought...
You know what's super funny, Leadery? You're not clipping this for YouTube, are you?
I might. It depends. We'll see.
Oh, well, you'll cut out this great OnlyFans bit I'm about to do. Because if you click on a girl's OnlyFans link in their Twitter bio, Leadery, they've all got at the bottom of their little bio thing you can click on before you have to pay money, Leadery. And they all say, like, this is copyrighted. It's illegal to share or whatever. It's Which is funny because in that context, it's like a threat.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Which is way cooler than these shitty little YouTubers trying to use it as a shield. I like swords, not shields.
Yep. You're reminding the perpetrator that they're doing evil things. And they'll be punished, you know? We love it. Okay.
Also, similarly, probably never ever used or used well, like the poor YouTube copyright system.
I have no idea. I don't know. I could imagine it being quite easy to scare people with. Like, if you're the owner of a copyright, I think it's much easier to scare people into like towing the line or falling in line or whatever than it is to defend yourself with a statement. All you'd have to do is like even just directly message someone or something and be like, you're defying my copyright, you're evil, I don't like you, you're using my content without permission, and everyone will defend you.
But most of them are anonymous, right? I don't think people are like, my name's Jimmy and I leak OnlyFans. Come check out my Discord. Well, there probably is people like that. I don't know. Anyway, back to the video.
So this video, yeah, I've had the idea for, I don't know, like a year or so, a while.
These are all my ideas. The leader plagiarized me.
Absolutely not. You know, we have talked about reaction channels in the past. What is your idea? I know we've talked about some stuff. I feel like you've had...
I think we had a conversation one time about the rewatch thing. So that's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't
It's
remember
a genius idea, basically. I'm going to say it was my idea because I have evidence that it's my idea because I have a video about it now. So, yep, crazy.
True.
What should I say about this? Let's see. Firstly, I guess, you know what, let's watch it first. Then we can talk about the responses and stuff. And also the fact that it's only got 155 views anyway. Crazy.
Why didn't you like the video?
How do you know I didn't like it? I'm not signed in. But also, I never like my own videos because it's just, I can't handle it, you know? It shows up in my liked history.
I'm the first like on every one of my videos. I'm epic.
Yeah, but then it like pollutes all my actual liked videos that I want to like scroll through every now and then just to see what I liked, you know?
No, I just like every video I click on. So I've never once used like videos to locate something.
Anyway, right. Description, easy. You know, I have some thoughts about reaction channels. I did the nice reuse description from previous videos, so it takes it. Nice timestamps. I wasn't sure if I should put them or not, but we got 3 of them. Reaction videos, the arguments, and the takeaway. I got 3 sources. 2 of them were comments from Aaron from the subreddit. Then we have US copyright law, which I read a bit of this. It was actually kind of interesting to look into this. Because I'd never actually read up any... the only thing I'd ever looked up for fair use was like the YouTube page. And I was like, where's the actual... What does the law say? Like, what is this? And then I read it and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So if you're interested, guys, you should open this PDF.
This is a ginormous file.
It is a ginormous file. I think this is like where all the laws for like copyright stuff come in the US. Then you scroll down to like page, I don't know, like some big page. What do we want? We want section 107. Right here. Limitations on exclusive rights, fair use. This is where fair use is defined. This whole section is copyright. Anyway, crazy. I use some sound effects from freesound.org. Crazy. And then when you click on the sound effect, it tells you what the licensing is. And these were all Creative Commons or attribution or non-commercial. And then you like
I ain't ever
click
doing
it,
this.
and it gives you like
the
it gives you the nice thing to paste into the description. Pretty cool. Then we have all the featured channels here. Crazy. What are the best? We love Blind Wave, the normies. What did Kyle not say before? Studio Gek is great. They're like a group of guys that are reacting to anime mostly, or like recent shows, I guess.
We hate guys.
I guess for
Only
this
like
video,
girls.
for the first time ever, I watched like a Nicholas Light TV like reaction because I had to get footage for it, and he comes across as I have nothing against the guy. I've never seen his videos in full, besides what I've seen to compile stuff here. He comes across as incredibly fake, that he's faking his reactions. If I were to bet on anyone here in this whole list that is faking them, it would be him. But I have no evidence, and I've only ever sought him out for this video. I've never watched one independently, so it's not an accusation.
Admittedly, Film Buff is faking it. Just finally.
Sometimes Film Buff gives me that vibe, but I don't think he is. Who else is there? Torchwood Boy. I managed to squeeze him in here. One of the OG reactors, the inspiration for Blind Wave. Oh yes, Stardust Industries. She reacted to Ruby that one time. I remember that. It became her whole channel. I think it still is her whole channel. Pretty funny for like 10 years. My goodness. Who else? My Name is Simon, a classic reactor I used to watch back in the day. He I don't know, he does a bunch of popular stuff. Oh yeah, I saw he's doing Black Sails. That was pretty cool 4 months ago. I don't watch him anymore, but pretty cool. What else? That's it. Anyway, let's watch this. I love reaction videos. And no, I don't mean these reaction videos, or these, or even these. I'm talking about Blind Wave, the normies, film,
oh my god, the great
channels that watch entire TV shows for the first time, trying to evoke that. Wait, was it? Oh yeah, it was in the XQC thing. But yeah, so, immediately we got a bit fancy editing than usual. I love react, except for this, which is like a meme, action videos. And no, and do you guys recognize this is from the You Precious Smile meme? So already, this was too much effort. So whenever you find this meme anywhere, these hearts are a bit low resolution. So I had to kind of get the high resolution versions of these hearts. And these are just the emojis from the Apple like iOS keyboard. But the issue is when you're like typing on Apple, what you're really typing is like a Unicode symbol that is then interpreted by the particular operating system. So I'm making this on Windows. So whenever you type these hearts on Apple, like copy and paste it into like a Windows computer, they look different. And I want them to look exactly the same. So I had to, first I looked up, can I download like an emoji pack? Surely there's like someone who has like large PNGs of like all the iOS emojis. And I couldn't find one, or I could find some, but you have to like make accounts and stuff. I'm like, I'm not making accounts just to download these emojis. So then I found all the individual hearts. I put them in my little notes app on my phone, and then I zoomed in, and then I took a screenshot. Then I brought it into Photoshop on my computer, and I cropped them out, and then I nice and individually placed them. So, already a bit too much editing going on here, but for his little
I
reference
think
to a
what's
meme.
happening right now is I am being subtweeted, and this is all very accusatory.
Not at all. Anyway, let's continue. No, I don't mean these reaction videos. And so who we got here? We got PewDiePie reacting to internet stuff. We got Mr. Beast reacting to internet stuff. And we got Sniper Wolf reacting to internet stuff. We hate
not
internet
Mr.
reactions.
Beast.
That's actually one of Mr. Beast's friends. Give it a second. There he is. You saw him for a split second.
One of the Predators or something?
I don't know anything about him. I think that's Carl.
I bet he personally abused at least 20 employees.
Maybe. I have no idea. All these. And then we have the professionals reacting, the lawyers reacting, the doctors reacting.
Dr. Mike.
I hate these. These are probably my least favorite.
Anyway, we love Illegal Eagle. What a smart young man.
And then we got the streamers reacting, the React streamers. So XQC, we got Critical. I was thinking of doing H3, but then I didn't have time for the editing. But
Leader E made a conscious choice not to put Destiny here. Interesting.
Yeah, because I know too much about Destiny, and I know he doesn't react most of the time. And I think XQC does a lot of reacting, but gaming, and I know Critical is like a known, famous React streamer. And these two are way more famous than Destiny anyway, so, we want to get all the famous clicks in here. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm talking about... Also, I tried a new aesthetic in this video, which is like having foreground stuff and then having blurred like visuals in the background, which I think works well.
I'm stealing this, Leader E, and I'm pretty sure I've done it before, so actually I'm stealing for myself.
Yeah, you have.
But later, you had like a playlist or something, and you were scrolling through it, and you had it just like this, but it was a little bit bigger, and I was like, oh my god, this is what I'm going to use for my great last video I'm editing right now. Too much effort. Okay, wait, okay. Firstly, I don't know if I'll ever do this again, unless this ends up getting a lot of views, which it probably won't.
I don't think I'm ever doing this again. It's too much effort. Like you have to like, maybe there's a quick way to do this in Premiere, but you have to like add the blurring, you have to keyframe the blurring, you have to add the drop shadows, you have to keyframe the drop shadows, you have to
blurring.
It's
just
too much
put a
effort.
drop shadow and say fuck this shit. It ain't gonna look pretty.
Yeah, but then it looks weird. Yeah, there's a lot of keyframing in this video. Like whenever something's moving on screen, it's keyframe. Like even here, like you got these things moving left and right, right? That's all keyframing. The normies, film buff, autosave, channels that watch entire TV shows.
Well, that background thing's more complicated than anything I'll ever do. But you're saying when I make a manga panel move from left to right, that's keyframing?
Yeah, it is, which isn't. It's not hard. It just
I'm a great editor.
The fact that in my other videos, it's just so easy because all you have is like clips from anime. You don't have to do any editing. You just put them on the screen.
True, Alidari. Just clips from press conferences is the greatest. I started editing today, Alidari. No biggie.
Well done. That's great. In Premiere, right? We both edited in Premiere. Anyway. So for reference, by the way, guys, if you're interested, if you're one day you're like, oh, I want to make videos too. Like, oh, how did Ari make this? I edited this in Premiere, and from beginning to end, it took 2 days. This is what 2 days worth of editing is. Usually I'll do it in 1 day. Like I don't want to spend more. I mean, usually like I'll maybe do the audio 1 day and then the actual video 1 day, but I don't usually spend more than 1 day on the video editing because it's like I just want to get the video done at that point, and it's just I just need to get it done. So this was 2 days, so more than usual, I guess. But anyway, now we have this trying to evoke that first time feeling in a jaded viewer who's watched.
Now, literally, I was watching this and I was like, oh my god, how do you do that? This is impossible. I would never do something like this. This is stupid.
Yeah, so this was. So every now and then I have like a stroke of genius. Okay, the first one I ever had was let's get the other video up. We're gonna go back a bit. Okay, it was where the hell is it? It's way back, isn't it? This one. The opening bit of this video is a stroke of genius. Besides a spoiler warning, of course, which I don't do anymore these days. Every manga reader. We don't need to hear it. So stroke of genius here is you put a little bit of effort into making something look good, okay? Like this tree, it's like nice and animated and whatever, and you spend a large chunk of the video,
True.
And also, you can reuse it later in the video because it looks cool and you can use it in a different context, okay? So look at this. All I did was animate those and I already took up 24 seconds of editing just from that. So again, here, this was my genius idea, which is I'll just make this nice visual showing basically every reaction I can think of, and I'll let it span for like 20 seconds or something, take a nice chunk and I can reuse it later and it's all perfect. So to do this, you have to collect all the footage, obviously, for all these different channels, which are good because then you can use it later in other clips where you're just showing them individually. Then I had to put it in After Effects, and then you have to you basically make them 3D objects. You place them in different spaces. You get like, the way I do it is you have 4 different cameras on After Effects, which is showing like the top view, the left view, the active camera view, and then like a side view. Not like a side, but like an angle view. So then you can see exactly what you're aligning everything. And you basically just manually move them around in 3D space. So that you have like a nice arrangement which kind of looks good. Then I experimented with like, you can have it in focus and out of focus. So in particular, you can like focus on specific channels and then change where you're focusing and stuff. But that was too much. Like it looked a bit weird. So after you've like set it all up, then you have like an actual camera and you can keyframe the camera movement and stuff. And you produce something like this basically. So yeah. The best feeling in the world is opening my...
I don't know what After Effects is.
It's like Premiere, but like a bit more focused on visual effects, I guess. But anyway, let's continue. My YouTube homepage to see one of the reaction channels I watch just started one of my favorite series. It's a similar feeling to finally convincing one of your friends to watch your favorite TV show with you, where you're excited to see their reaction to your favorite moments, laugh at the parts where you laughed, cry at the parts that made you cry. Now, not all reaction channels are created equal. Some are funnier, some cry harder, some are extremely analytical, while others barely say a word. But one thing these channels all have in common is the format.
How come, Alita, you're a little pussy and you just held on Film Buff for the analytical and the ones that don't say much? Because you didn't want to put somebody there that didn't say much because it would have been insulting.
That is exactly what I did. Because I was like, firstly, I wouldn't have an issue with insulting someone if it was true. The issue is I don't know enough of these other channels. The ones I watch generally do say things. So I didn't want to be like, just put some random person who's not reacting and then they see it and they're like, oh, but I do react.
You should have got like Calvin and somebody like reacting when it's just like the two of them, and that would have been funny.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. Rick and Eric in Lost, that's the prime example, but no, not at all. I just held on. While others barely say a word. But one thing these channels all have in common is the format. A small box, usually at the bottom of the screen. I guess at this point, so I had a bunch of variations of the script, obviously. And I guess also for reference for people making videos, the script this is 1 week, basically, from beginning to end. Like, I think last week on a Monday, pretty similar to this time, actually, I made a community post and I said, like, oh, I have like an idea for a few ideas and a few videos I'm working on. I hope to get it out by the end of the week. And I think the only thing I'd written at that point was like the title. So... reference, 1 week to completely make this. Playing the episode. Oh, and then what I was going to say is that I didn't exactly know if this was going to be a very targeted kind of make it about the market substitute element, or if it was going to be a more broad thing about like a taxonomy of reaction videos or something. And it was going to be a more deep dive into like what are the different formats and like monetization schemes and like little, I don't know, little details like that, which I was going to go into. But it was a bit grander of a video and not as focused, and I thought no one's going to care about this, so I just stuck with something like this. Anyway. Crazy. Oh my god, Ruby that the reactor is reacting to, which has been cut up to include only a portion of the entire thing. In other words, a reaction highlight. Now there's two clear reasons for taking a highlight approach. Firstly, it's more engaging than showing the entire episode. You skip over all the boring bits where the reactor isn't reacting, and are left with just the good, entertaining bits. But more importantly, these reaction channels believe that it makes the content more transformative in an effort to avoid copyright strikes. True, we got sound effects as well for the scraping, which is a bit annoying, but you know what? It kind of felt a bit professional, so I put it in there. And also digging through Aaron's history on Reddit. Crazy. They're not just showing the entire episode. No, I didn't. In fairness, I didn't actually dig through his history. I was looking up, like, I typed in like Reddit blind wave fair use to see if anyone had ever brought it up before, and then I happened to see that Aaron had like commented on it. So yeah, crazy. But are only including the bits that are important to the reaction. Hence, they would claim that the reaction is a substantial transformation of the original episode and is now a separate derivative work. This is important because of the two famous words, fair use. In almost all circumstances, you can only create a derivative work if you receive permission from the copyright owner, and almost certainly these reaction channels don't. It's also a little bit scary trying to like make definitive claims about law stuff that I don't really know much about. But I was fairly confident. Wait, is he a lawyer?
Remember he made Griffith is legally innocent?
Oh yes, I did. Yeah, a few times in this, I did think about like what Ciclet was saying and like the strength of his convictions and stuff. Yeah, I guess that is an interesting point.
No, it's not. Ciclet doesn't know shit.
Yeah, but he speaks as though he does, okay? He claims things that he knows, and I believe him. I'm like, oh yeah, Ciclet's probably done his research. But yeah, I'm confident enough in this interpretation that I'm
Minty Earlobe showed up, Alita. Don't mind that.
What did he say? We love Ari using the theme music of the best Doctor Who character. Oh yeah, I didn't even comment on that.
Alita judged the comment before reading it, and Minty was actually engaging.
True. Endless Jazz Doctor Who.
Oh my god, what a great man.
Shows of all time about its central
the music in the background.
Regeneration. In Doctor Who, the Doctor has the ability to regenerate.
Crazy, it's the exact same song, and I realized if they can use it in their video and I like it a lot there, what if I just use it in my video? And here we are, so I use the same music. And it works very well because if you know the context of this song, the particular iteration I'm using here, this is when Clara in the Victorian times goes into the TARDIS for the first time, and she's blown away by all the amazing things she's seeing, which is exactly what it's like to watch a reaction video when they're seeing something for the first time. So it all ties in thematically with the point of the video. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Do you think Alita asked permission to use that song?
I absolutely did not. But I didn't even credit in the description. But crazy. Ask for that. Anyway. So then comes fair use, a flexible US legal doctrine that allows for the use of a copyrighted work without permission in certain circumstances. The Fair Use section of the US Copyright Act provides some examples of fair use, such as criticism, commentary, and research, and provides 4 factors to consider when defending the use of
Minty's accusing people, Ari.
I have it on good word that Married to the Real do indeed fake their reactions, allegedly. Do they? I don't know. I've watched their reactions. I don't care then. If I can't tell, I don't care. So I enjoy their reactions. So there we go. I don't care about Victorian Clara. I want my mean bitchy girl boss. Thank you, Minty. That's great. Work. In simple terms, these factors are why and how the work is being used, what the nature of the original work is, how much of the original work is being used, and what impact the work's use will have on the work's potential market or value. What this basically means is that if someone accuses you of using their copyrighted material without permission, again, the classic, you can defend yourself in court by saying that your use of the material... Oh my god, I actually read, I don't know what it was. It's like they have cases or like case studies or something officially published about lawsuits. And I read the H3 one. It's like a 1-page like table that summarizes it. If there's like anyone, I doubt it, but if anyone who knows anything about law, you can tell me what that actually was that I read. But it gives you like the case for and the case against and like the verdict and what it was based on. It was kind of interesting to see like where the 4 factors of fair use fell into this case. It was cool. So yeah, anyway, let's continue on. Falls under fair use, and how your use relates to these 4 factors would be a key part of your defense. When it comes to reaction highlight videos, I take issue with the 4th factor, the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work, a factor that some channels are quite mindful of.
This is not a market substitute.
This isn't a market sub. Not a market substitute for the official release.
It's not a marketer substitute.
Yeah. That is true. It was very annoying when I was going through, because I had a large compilation of like the normies saying that. And then I thought, okay, I'll just edit like 3 together so we can get on with it. But when I was searching the transcripts to find it, I could have made it a 10-minute compilation. But when I was searching the transcript, it's so annoying because I type in market, right? All the comments are like marketer, and it keeps taking me there. And I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. But I found it eventually. But anyway. Reaction videos are edited in a way so that they provide enough context for the story of an episode so that people can understand the reactions without having a good memory of the actual episode. This often involves including bits where the reactor isn't saying anything at all, purely because the scene is important for a reaction to a later part of the episode. A compilation of out-of-context moments where a reactor is just... Is there anything you disagree with this, actually, in this video? Are there any points where you're like, I don't think that's true? You, Kyle,
not that I remember.
Okay.
Minty might. He's just said 7 things, Leary.
So there is, okay, I'll read it, but there is some stuff to talk about, which is that this video is, I have this issue with it. Maybe you can relate to this, Kyle. Actually, maybe not, because you kind of like a very, you don't really care much about your audience saying you're wrong or anything.
Oh, okay.
But I can never tell whether a video I'm making is good or bad. And a lot of it does depend on the reception. For instance, when I made that Norn video initially, firstly in the scripting phase, I thought it was terrible. I thought like it's written well or whatever, but I thought this is so basic. It's just like a recap. I'm not doing anything interesting. Then I edited it and made it and I uploaded it. And by the time I uploaded it, before people had seen it, I was like, oh, you know what? It's actually came together really well and I like it. Then people watched it and it became pretty popular pretty quickly. And I was like, you know what? This is actually a really good video. A lot of people seem to like it. I'm really happy with this. However, at the same time, if the reactions weren't good, and every time I do read like a few like comments that are negative about the video, it does remind me of like how many weak elements in that video there are. Like points that I make that I'm generalizing that just don't make any sense in the context of what I'm saying. And there's like a lot of weak elements to that video, but because it's so popular and overwhelmingly just so positively received, I like don't even think about those. There's a similar thing going on here, where especially because initially the reaction to this is negative in all regards. Like even the dislike rate. I guess the dislike ratio is not that bad. I think it's like 80% or something. But there's a lot of ways to pick apart my arguments in this video, and I've thought about them, and I thought about if I should include them in the script or not. And some of them I didn't. Some of them I did. I'm just interested if this will eventually, because I was hoping it would become more popular than it is, but it looks like it's not going to get that popular. But there's 2 ways to take this. One is like, oh wow, it's a nice, interesting kind of approach or like discussion on like a very niche topic that a lot of people seemingly do, which is like consume React content. On the other hand, it's a very like opinionated video about like whether reaction channels should exist and how they're wronging people and writing people and all that, with a lot of like really appeals to anecdote and experience with no evidence at all. And it's like, oh, it all falls apart if you really think about it. So I don't know. This could either be received very poorly or very badly, and I think it'll depend on how popular it gets, and that'll be my eventual take in the end.
You know, Elitery, even when you have a video that's received negatively, like the Great Vinland Saga video, never have I made a greater video. Okay. Even then, there's going to be like at least some people that like it, and they're going to really like it, and they're going to be like extra mean to the other people, and it's like it'll just make you feel good anyway. It'll be like, see, this guy gets it.
Yeah, sure.
Even if like the ratio is like 5-1 for comments.
Mm-hmm. So we love our fans.
So unless you make a video that everybody hates, which I don't think I've ever done that.
Which is crazy, Kyle. I can't believe you've never done that. Oh my goodness.
I tried, you know.
Yeah.
Me and Minty want to go back to those days, you know.
All right, let's read Minty's messages. Kyle did the 3D space editing thing first, by the way, by which I mean Bacon did it for him in a video. That is true also. I am influenced a lot by Bacon here. Bacon does a lot of the, I think I've seen him do the blurring stuff before. I think I've seen him do he does a lot of 3D stuff in his videos as well. Yeah. But Bacon puts a lot more time and effort into his videos, I think. Like his videos, even this, which I think is my best edited video, I don't think it's anywhere near as good as a Bacon video in terms of editing. But we'll see. You know, maybe I'll rewatch a Bacon video and we'll compare it. Anyway, Some Cry More shows LM reactions. Oh yeah, so I don't watch much of their reactions.
Minty loves them.
Yeah, but I had heard, I think from you guys or someone, maybe just Minty or maybe you, Kyle, that they do cry. And I was like, okay, they're like an example of crying. And then I looked it up and I went to Reddit or stuff, and people were talking about how much they cry. And there was like one guy on Reddit, I'm not gonna be able to find it, but one guy on Reddit was complaining about how they cry too much. And like everything they do these days is like crying. And I think it was like an Attack on Titan thing. And I was like, man, okay. So it looks like there's at least one person here who can vouch for the fact that they cry harder than like themselves. So yep, that was the example.
That girl with the curly hair that reacts to like 4 episodes in a video, she cries too much. She used to annoy me.
I have no idea who you mean.
I don't think you have a single one, but she's in the floating 3D space.
Then she would be pretty famous. All the ones that I knew of.
She is very famous.
Oh, Natalie Gold?
Go? Right there. Go.
Yeah, that
Click
I'm
on the
pointing
fucking
at the
thing.
screen. Oh, but then I'm gonna lose my point at 311. Wait a minute. You're talking about her?
What a great band. Yep, that's the one.
Oh, Natalie Gold. Yeah, I've never seen a reaction of hers fully. Yeah. What were you saying about her? What was the?
She cries. It annoys
Oh, she
me.
cries. Okay.
She like a weep
Thanks, Kyle.
though. She's like a very ugly. Not ugly as in she looks ugly, but I guess
An
loud
ugly crier.
crier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Crazy. I guess of the of all the channels here, I do like autosave a lot, but that's mainly because they react to Mushoku Tensei, Heavenly Delusion, like all my type of anime. So anyway, crazy, and that's them on screen right now. Oh my goodness, reacting to a particular Hydra fight in Mushoku Tensei season 2.
Looks like XQC. What's going on?
True. Yeah, actually, it's true. I never really thought about that. Oh my god, Minty just said what I said, but not really. Autosave my favorite siblings or dating couple. They are a dating couple.
Is that them?
Yeah, on the screen right now.
It's just like Semblance of Sanity, where me and Miller both thought they were gay, but they're brothers.
I also thought that, actually. Crazy. Anyway. Why do you say in the video that you're annoyed by the normies saying this is not a market substitute? They think it protects them. Well, yeah, that's what annoys me about it. The fact that it doesn't. Okay? And just the fact that you saying it doesn't mean that it protects you. And they probably think it does mean that it protects them. So, and it, well, kind of, I say that, but then there is a Reddit post on their subreddit by some guy that explained this all to them, and Chris replied and said, oh, this is really interesting. So I guess they do know, kind of, but they didn't change their ways.
Wait, repeat what you just said? I was looking at Minty's comments.
There's a Reddit post, the normie is market substitute, where Chris responded to a... Wait,
I thought you were saying you responded to your video today. I don't
No. I think it's this post here where they explain like all the reaction, blah, blah, blah. Even if you say like, what did they say? Market. Even if you say market substitute, it doesn't mean anything. And then Chris responded here and is like, this was an interesting read. Thank you, Chris. So they're aware of it at least. This is not at all a criticism of the normies. It's just that I love normies. And I make it very clear in this video that I like all reaction channels. Anyway. And also that it is... Like, this is a very... Reaction videos are market substitutes. It's not clickbait. This is the point. This is the point of the video. However, I can see how this could be perceived as one, clickbait, and two, a hit piece on, like, reaction channels as a whole.
Well, that's why you opened it with you fucking cucking
saying
out.
I love reaction channels. Yeah, true. But make sure you watch the whole... Wait, did I skip one? Oh, no, you gotta watch their Mr. Robot reactions, Lidari. The normies? Oh, no, autosave? I don't even know, because I'm watching the Blind Wave ones. I even say that at the end. But make sure you watch the whole season first. They get spoiled. Wait, who? I don't even know who you're talking about at this point. I assume the normies?
I think he is talking about these autosave idiots, Alito.
I feel like there's no way they've done Mr. Robot. Oh, LM reactions. Okay. It's a very layer 3 video. No one likes a layer 3 LM reactions.
True. That's why I'm so disliked.
Yeah, right. Reacting to a specific moment of an episode is not as engaging, as it's difficult to follow due to lacking the context that makes the emotions of the Legion music in the background we love reaction feel earned. In other words, the appeal of a reaction involves seeing the build-up so that you have enough context to feel the emotions of the payoff. And here lies the issue at hand. Enjoying a reaction to an episode depends on understanding the context of the moments being reacted to. You must include enough of the original
Everything
episode,
exists in a context.
Viewer would understand why the moment being reacted to is being reacted to in the manner that it is. In other words, a successful reaction must capture the heart of an episode. And from this stems my argument. Reaction videos are market substitutes, but the market in this case isn't the market for watching TV shows, but rather rewatching them. Let's begin with the active argument.
What a twist.
Why did you see that coming, Kyle?
No.
Okay, excellent. That's good to hear. Would I pay for a subscription to Disney Plus? I also do wonder, the average watch time is like 3 minutes or something. Do people just not get to this point? They're like, what is this guy talking about? What's he rambling about? Maybe. I don't know.
He's just yapping, as that one guy said.
This is like, usually in my videos, I have a very clear thesis stated in like the first minute. This one, it's like, it goes for a long time before I get to my actual point. So
shut up, Minty, you loser. Dummy.
Kyle just fell out of a coconut tree. Crazy. With the active argument. Why would I pay for a subscription to Disney Plus to rewatch the first season of Mandalorian when I can just watch Blind Wave reacting to it for the first time? Or even seek out a new reaction channel for an even fresher reaction? You get all the work.
This is what I was talking about.
What?
This is how I'm going to steal this. It
You're
looks
gonna
better
steal
than
this?
just having...
Oh,
than just having
layout.
The
Okay.
thingy scroll.
Yeah, I understand. Forward to in your rewatch. Well, it's a very TikTok-inspired thing, Kyle. This is what they do for when you you have horizontal content on a vertical screen, so you just blur the actual thing, and then it fills up the whole vertical screen. That's how TikToks do it. So that's what I was inspired by, just so you know. And Jockey Bacon, of course.
moments you're looking forward to in your rewatch and the reaction highlight, alongside the reactions of people
Oh, it was
watching for the
Luke
first time.
Skywalker?
It's the
Crazy.
best of both worlds. Sure, you might be
Oh,
missing
it
out
was
on a few
Luke
minor
Skywalker?
moments that maybe
Crazy.
some people care about, but a good, successful reaction video will make sure you get the gist of all the important moments, while being easier to access, taking less time to consume, and of course, being entirely free. People will actively seek out reaction videos to series as a substitute for rewatching the series itself. Hence, the active choice to seek reaction content instead of a rewatch harms the market for the original content. On the other hand, we have the passive argument. Let's say you just finished binging all 62.
This damn background thing. My goodness.
Oh my goodness, he's got a screenshot from every episode. This is disgusting.
Yes, I do. Firstly, luckily there's only 62 episodes of Breaking Bad. So these are from IMDb, Breaking Bad. Like each episode has a little thumbnail associated with it, which would be nice and easy if you could easily download these things, but you can't easily. So I wrote a script, or I got ChatGPT to write a script so that I could just download these thumbnails using Python, put them all in a folder, numbered them so they were in order, put them in After Effects, and again did a 3D camera thing. So you basically just lay them out like this in a big like space. Then you have a camera that is like panning from left to right. But then each alternate row, you basically do a manual position keyframe to push like them more left or more right or whatever. So it just kind of looks a bit different, you know, more interesting. But this probably took the most effort out of all the editing. So I don't know if this is worth doing for your Last of Us thing, Kyle. But
no, I will not be doing anything like this.
Yeah. Kyle is like when you get a small wide glass.
That's what I was giggling at.
Narrow one, and you show a child that they can carry the same amount of water and it entertains them for hours. That is true. Yeah, Kyle is like that.
How? No.
It just fits. It's natural. It's your vibe. That's how it is.
2 episodes of Breaking Bad. Are you more likely to immediately start watching it again a few days later? Or
again, another example where I hold this for a very long time.
A few years later. I'm sure that we can all agree that the more time that passes after you've finished a series that you liked watching, the more you feel the pull to rewatch it. Distance makes the heart grow fonder as we slowly forget the details, giving us a more fresh rewatch experience. If we can agree that reactions are edited to convey the core moments of each episode of a series, then we must concede that watching a reaction series will delay our next rewatch of the series itself. Put simply, you watch Breaking Bad and you like it a lot. Almost a year goes by and your favorite reaction channel starts reacting to it.
Oh my god, true fake thumbnail. This is my dream when autosave reacts to Breaking Bad. Crazy.
Oh, this is a plea for Lita Ree to get us some attention and love from his great I didn't understand until now. This is crazy.
You watch Breaking Bad and you like it a lot. Almost a year goes by and your favorite reaction channel starts reacting to it. So you slowly watch their reactions week by week, and your need to rewatch the series plummets right
I'm
back
a
to
genius for this, by the way. My most genius editing idea, which is that slowly you start panning to the episode because that's really what you're focusing on. Oh my god.
I did notice this, but I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my god, he downloaded like 10 videos just for this one bit. This is stupid.
Yep.
I would never do something like this.
No, Kyle, the genius idea, you don't download anything. You screen record it. It's so much quicker. Because then you only need the section. Like, I only need 2 seconds for each of these, so I only record 2 seconds of the thing.
You're a genius, literally. I don't know why I ever doubt you.
The thing is,
sometimes...
Oh, boy. I didn't start out as a genius,
Sometimes you need
Kyle.
the whole video.
I downloaded the whole video for all this Mr. Beast and, like, the Dr. Mike reacts and everything. It took so long. And when I downloaded it, it was in the wrong format, so I had to convert it and compress it in Handbrake, and I was like, I'm done. We're not doing this anymore. I'm just recording the screen.
Wait, how did you download them with that stupid script thing you tried to send me?
Yeah, YouTube, DL, whatever. It's so easy.
I found like the Waifu 2X equivalent of YouTube to MP4 downloading, so I'm very happy. But sometimes it doesn't work, and I have to use like the shitty one. But anyway, you know, press conferences are long, Elite, so they take a while to download.
Yeah, they can be multiple hours, which is very long.
But I do need the full thing, basically. So.
Yep, that's rough. I can just screen record these.
To replace your rewatch with a reaction series watch through, but it just passively happens.
Oh, also, because to collect this, I collected the first 3 seasons, I think, or 2.5 seasons or something of content from Breaking Bad for the normies. And the way I would do it is I had the playlist open, right? And I'd open episode 1, I'd make it full screen, I'd like record it, then I'd close it, then I'd open the next one, make it full screen, record it. And eventually I think I watched like 20 of them, and then YouTube started limiting me, so I couldn't do 1080p anymore. I was like, I didn't know they did that. So there is like a rate limiting thing on YouTube, which I'd never run into before. So
wait, I think that might have been what happened to me today.
Maybe.
Because I was trying to download like 3 or 4 kind of funny videos in a row.
Yeah.
And at some point I just put it into the thing and it was limiting it to 720p in the downloader though. And I was like,
maybe.
what the fuck is this?
It could be. It could be a thing. It definitely was in this case, but yeah.
Hence, the passive action of watching reactions to TV series cannibalizes the rewatch market. Now, I don't run a reaction channel, and I don't make TV shows, so the only evidence I have to back up these hypothetical scenarios is my own experience, which is that I've fallen into both of these camps many times in the past.
Just piece of shit anecdote video, you know, Retarded.
Yep, this is where it starts. But this is, I also, a genius stroke of editing here.
The examples of the active case. I watched Hunter x Hunter in 2018 and have since watched 3 reaction series week to week from beginning to end.
It's so weird to think about in retrospect how much time I've spent watching these damn reactions. 3 series with 148 episodes each. Like, my goodness.
And I'm currently watching another one.
And this one, which I'm on like episode 98 or something, or 101 or something.
I couldn't possibly imagine going back to rewatch the whole series again when there's so many reaction channels out there that
This is also like a little bit of an exaggeration. I could possibly imagine it. Okay, I could definitely watch Hunter x Hunter again.
I could experience the series through with a new, fresh perspective. As for the passive case, there's Mr. Robot. I watched season 1 when it was airing,
BM's got a
and
great
dropped season
question in chat, Elite.
Did you watch Arcane? No, because we don't support piracy here. We would never support it. Piracy is evil.
You know, episode 2 was kind of cool, Elite.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, true. Episode 2 of season 1 was kind of cool. We like that.
No, first 3 episodes sucked.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, by the way, Minty, who might be here in chat, he got the inside scoop about this Mr. Robot thing. Because I think initially when they started reacting to it, I was talking to Minty about it. I don't know if he brought it up or I brought it up, but I did have a dilemma when Blindwave started reacting to it, and I was like, oh no. Like, what do I do? Do I watch their reactions, or do I like just rewatch season 1? But then I thought, I don't know, and I just decided to watch it, and here we are. But I put it as an example of the passive case because I think at least I can come with a somewhat convincing narrative that it was a passive choice. But yeah, anyway,
to a few episodes.
Elo's been trying to get me to watch this stupid series for like 5 years.
Well, one day he'll succeed, I'm sure. Put it on your wheel, Kyle, and then one day it'll get selected. Wouldn't that be great?
Nah.
Quite a while now, I've been meaning to rewatch it, but haven't quite had the time. But a few months ago, Blindwave started reacting to it, and I've been watching their reactions week to week. And now I have no real motivation to go out and rewatch season 1 on its own.
True.
The reaction cannibalized my rewatch. Now with all that out of the way, let me defend
Chainsaw
reaction
Man
videos,
music.
because after all, they are my favorite content on YouTube, and they offer significant benefits that in my opinion outweigh their costs. Firstly, reaction videos are free.
I also had an epiphany, which is that I don't care about the directing in Chainsaw Man. I just care about the music. As long as they keep the same music guy in the movie, I think I'll be good. Just don't change it. Like, you can get rid of the director, which they did. Just keep the music. That's all that matters. The music's great.
Promotion for the show.
Music is like 50% of the tone of a show. It's just the music that it uses. Like when you
no
change
one notices music.
You absolutely do. And my go-to example, which a lot of people could probably relate to, which is the Falconer music for Dragon Ball Z versus the Japanese music. It completely changes what you feel about the show. Like, one of them feels more like, oh my gosh, action and cool and guitars and oh my god, and the other's like, oh, look at this weird, interesting, action adventure music, So yeah, anyway.
My one's way cooler than your one.
True.
Introducing audiences to new series that they might have never considered. I have an irrational dislike of pirate themed
Oh my gosh,
media.
yes,
It just
I hate
isn't
it.
for
I hate
me.
Pirates
It's set
of
in
the
the boring
Caribbean.
olden days, the way pirates speak is all weird, and it's always the same tropes, searching for treasure.
Also, no copyright claims at all. Completely nothing showed up at all. No blocking, no muting, didn't even pick up anything in the
Well,
footage.
Leadery, that's what happened with mine until they got me.
That is true. If anything, it'll probably be this Pirates of the Caribbean bit.
Fighting with swords and living a free life on the open seas. That was until Blindwave announced that they were going to react to Black Sails, so I decided to give it a watch. Turns out, Black Sails is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my entire life.
True,
and there was a
Shilling
0%
Black Sails
chance
in
that
this
I
video.
ever would have watched it if Blindwave didn't react to it. And this is just one of many shows that I watched because of Blindwave's reactions. Gurren Lagann, Code Geass, Umbrella Academy, Ruby, and many more of my favorite shows have come from Blindwave's reactions. Additionally, reaction videos can act as a retention tool for a long-running series. This means that if a viewer drops the show but continues to watch reaction videos as the show continues on, they can stay engaged with the storyline even after they decided to drop the show, hence increasing the likelihood that they might return to the show at a later point in time, perhaps when the show gets good again from their perspective. This is exactly what happened to me with The Walking Dead. After 7 seasons, I was no longer enjoying the show, so I stopped watching. However, I kept watching reaction videos because I still enjoyed seeing the reactions. So flash forward a few years, and the final season was airing, and I'd actually started somewhat enjoying the show through the reactions. So I ended up subscribing for 2 months to a streaming service to watch the mid-season finale, as well as the final episode of the season. If it weren't for the reaction videos, I never would have watched another episode again. It's not much, but it's a net positive for sure.
Now, Leadery, did you feel bad about doing that little thingy? And by bad, I don't mean morally bad. But sometimes, I've done things in videos where I think I'm clicking through, like, maybe even literally binge like this. And I was always like, this is like a bad thing to put on screen. Why? I need to find something better. No, like bad.
Wait, what do you mean by bad? Because you mean like, oh my god, I'm getting in trouble? Or you mean like, oh my gosh, like, why am I putting this on screen?
Like, this is lame and like,
oh yeah,
low
yeah, I
quality
completely
and good
agree.
YouTubers would never do it.
Yep. This stuff, this is like in the final hours, the final stretch.
But it seemed
like
cool,
I need to get something out.
Because it's exactly what I did, but you click around a little bit, it makes you seem like you got personality with your frantic clicks and stuff.
No, I don't.
So
like
I think it works, but I just can't be. I just be thinking. You know?
You know what? It probably works if you do it once. Like if I were to do this throughout the video a bunch of times, it wouldn't work. But then, for instance, where is it? Oh my gosh. No, not this. But look at that thumbnail. Oh my god. We're gonna find it, Kyle. We're gonna find it.
Seek out a new reaction channel for an even fresher reaction. You get all the worthwhile.
This is the same thing, right? But the only difference is I cropped out my mouse where I'm like scrolling manually, so it kind of feels more automated.
You're looking forward to your
is my personality. I like that. I have no issue with that. But yeah, when you're just like clicking around, I'm like, I don't know about this.
I never would have watched another episode again. It's not much,
But it feels a lot of time. We love that.
but it's a net positive. for
It
sure.
always does.
Again,
So this is what I was worried about, and I'm so interested to see. Please give me 1,000 views on this, please, because I need to see these stats. I know that in a lot of videos, whenever I like change the music and put like something somewhat conclusory, like the takeaway or like conclusion or a wrap up or something, the retention just goes like all the way down. So I'm curious if that's what's going to happen here, where people will be like, oh, the takeaway, they just give up on the video.
Or like, go away.
That is, yeah. I mean, initially I tried to do the text. This is like a minor thing. No one cares about this, but initially I put like reaction videos are marks as substitutes, but ... I was like, oh, maybe that'll get people to keep watching because I say but, and it's like, oh, they're so interested. But then I didn't actually say anything in this last bit that followed that. So, you know. Again, also Chainsaw Man music once again. We love it. I love it. Also, look at this. Mickey dropping the remote in My Hero Academia and at the most hypest moment in season 2 and everyone getting so angry at him. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I vaguely remember this.
Oh, it's one of the... Also, this, like, basically, you know, we're going to go over this clip by clip because I chose all my favorite reaction moments for this final bit. So number 1. Again, I love classic.
That's crazy.
They're watching Deku
this is the reaction
versus...
Hall of Fame.
Well, actually, we should as quickly, all right? We're gonna... Because it's just so good. It's so good.
Deku versus Todoroki is lame. I'm glad he dropped the remote.
God. It's, like, unbelievable how they did this. Where is it? Probably here, right? It's like the hypest moment.
That's the fucking best, bro. No wonder why
True, thanks,
Shout out
Nahid.
Nahid.
Look, everyone's getting so hyped. All the reactions are like cheering right now. He's about to use his 5 for the first time. Oh my god. He drops the remote.
Oh, that's right. He didn't use his fire.
True, yeah. But look, unbelievable. He turns it off. My god. The reaction's ruined.
Just rewind it, bro. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but it's a reaction video. You can't capture something twice, you know? You only get one reaction. Anyway. So that's that.
Love reaction videos, and I don't want them to be changed at all.
Then we have, of course, the classic All Might's entrance where they all freak out because they weren't expecting him to show up.
I just get a little frustrated whenever I hear
Oh,
them
I
always
remember
say,
this
is not a
too.
market substitute. When
It's so good. It's so loud. We're gonna... Wait a minute. So, Blind Wave.
That's when he's gonna fight Bakugo and Deku, right?
True, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius.
So what would it be?
I remember
Season
watching
2?
like the first episode of this in a McDonald's drive-through. This is crazy.
Well, the reaction or My Hero Academia?
Yeah, the reaction.
All right, here we go.
I
Ready?
was like, oh my god, Blind Wave's doing My Hero. This is crazy. They never do anime.
Yep. And then, like, in the first reaction, it's like 4 of them, and then Rick steps in, and it's like, Rick's going to be joining us in this series. I was like, oh my god, who's Rick?
I remember them saying that. That's crazy.
Yep.
Opponents have already been chosen. And Todoroki are a team.
Against me.
Because they end up fucking, right?
I know. No one does. Oh my god, here he comes.
Oh shit, I guess so. And their opponent is...
So great. My goodness. We love reaction videos. Anyway.
I hate reaction videos. I'm a sophisticated young man.
I mind. It's so very cute.
Oh my god, we've got... I don't know what her name is. But she reacted to... I was watching her... She was a Attack on Titan, I don't know, manga reader or like... I think she would react to live, like, actual chapters, and I think that, like, caused the channel to get taken down or something, but...
Not relatable.
Her, like, when she reacted to Peak's first appearance in Attack on Titan, and she just, like, walks in the room and she starts crying and sobbing, and, like, it's so funny, because, I don't know, it's... Wait, let's see if we can... Oh my god, which one was it?
Doesn't even remember her name. My
great.
goodness.
She has, like, I think her channel got taken down, but she had... Is it not him? No, that's someone else. Oh, this one. Rowan Lamau. God, it's so funny.
Oh my god, she's got like a
Oh, wait,
meme
hang on, find this.
name.
Rowan
And
Lamau. Piek. Oh, look at this. A nice season 4. Okay, what episode? Oh, here it is in the thumbnail, of course.
Her
Where does
channel's
she
not
come
big
in?
enough to get the little Pornhub dips.
So bad.
True.
Oh my god, she's got the manga right there.
Yep,
This is crazy.
it's crazy. She is the most, like, what would you say? Like a fandom reactor, where she's like clearly very obsessed with the fandom. Oh, yeah, here we go. She's so happy. She starts crying and everything. It's crazy.
No, this is bad crying. I don't like this.
Is this the Natalie Gold thing you were complaining about before?
Kind of. She does the same thing where she'll open her mouth, but she's not actually like, there's no noise.
Mm.
And then there's all the noise.
True. It's crazy because it's just over one small character that randomly appears, you know? My goodness. Anyway, another great reaction.
Can be. Viewers can actively replace rewatches with reaction videos.
Do you recognize this one, Kyle? Have you seen this reaction?
I don't know. These loser blind wave ripoffs.
Yep, I had to reach out to Miller the Killer for this one because he showed me this once and I didn't remember what their name was. But have a look at this.
And reaction videos can passively delay or even prevent rewatches altogether, effectively cannibalizing the rewatch market. In today's world, where streaming so
it's so great because there's this minor character in My Hero Academia called Native. Okay.
Miller showed me this too.
It's so funny. He's this minor character that like shows up in season 2, I think, and we don't see him for like multiple seasons, but they become like massive fans of him. And whenever he's on screen, they're so happy. And this is like a random moment in like season 4 or 5 when it's confirmed that he actually died. He's like one of these small squares, and no one else reacting has any idea who the hell he is. But these guys are distraught and they're freaking out and they're crying. And then I think they have like this compilation in the video about like about how sad it is that he's gone. What were they? Oh, the custodians. That's right. Let's see. The custodians.
Most popular. Just search it.
Oh, yeah, probably would be, right? Oh, no. Which one's it going to be, Kyle? They react to too many things.
I don't know.
Native. Surely it would be in their thumbnail, you think, right?
I don't know these things, Leary. I don't know what a native is.
Oh my god, they do too many reactions. This is why we need Miller the Killer right here, right now, to point us out.
He's failed us again. He hasn't shown up for the 7th time in a row, I think.
Ay, ay, ay. You know what we can do? Native Death. My Hero Academia. It would
Fighting
be in,
a Nomu. Spoiler.
I think that's season 6.
Why don't you go into your OBS recording and rewatch it?
Because that would be too much effort. And we're not doing effort here, okay? We're going to expend our effort by searching for the actual individual reaction. Ay, ay, ay. Native.
I may have been spoiled for something in the manga that makes me...
Oh my god, I thought that was you talking. That was crazy.
It was?
Oh my god. No, it was someone else. It was like Rip or something, like death. Rest in peace. Oh, we've lost. Is it this? Jesus Christ. Nope, I don't think it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. What a shame we're not going to find it.
2 hours,
Anyway.
does that say?
I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, let's finish this video.
Delay or even prevent rewatches altogether, effectively cannibalizing the rewatch market. In today's world, where streaming services rely on recurring revenue rather than one-time sales of
What a
DVDs
genius
or
point.
digital downloads, the rewatch market is an essential part of their entire business model.
Is that true, Leary? What are your facts to back that up?
I don't have any facts, okay? But I think it makes sense logically, okay?
Oh my
Even
god, the
without
great
any evidence.
WWE logo.
True it is. It's right there. They're going to sue me, right? They don't allow content like this.
They will.
This was probably the weakest. I did have to try and come up. Initially, I worded this by saying that the copyright holders rely on the recurring revenue from like people rewatching stuff. But then I thought I have no idea how like copyright holders, like who even owns the copyright for a show, and like how I have no idea how they make money or anything. But I know for a fact that the way streaming services make money is from recurring revenue, from having subscriptions. And I know that logically, if you want to rewatch something, you have to subscribe to a streaming service again to like rewatch it. And if you want to watch it in the future, every time you want to rewatch it, you have to subscribe. So that's giving them recurring money. So I know logically it makes sense that they have to make money from rewatches. Now I have no idea how much money they make from it, but I kind of say that later on in the video. But true, I have no evidence here that is true. Anyway.
Nah, you lied.
No,
DVDs or digital downloads, the rewatch market is an essential part of their entire business model.
I lie
And just
all the
these
time,
5 reaction
right?
channels alone.
Look at these
45
channels. Did you know that these are the 5 biggest channels that I could find?
I don't know who your boy Roshi is.
I think it's him and 2 other people. They have the most monthly views of any channel that I've ever seen. I think it was like 9.5 million views this month, or 11.1 or something. Followed by the Normies, Real Rejects, Blind Wave. RTTV is kind of really interesting. So if
Well, they
you
react to
go-
all kinds of stuff.
So they get 12 million, right? Which would be more than anyone else. But I think the majority of their views come from short form, like short views. So where is it? Yeah, they get 6.9 million views the past 28 days just from shorts, and then 4.9 for long form views, which is crazy. I didn't know that reactions had like such a, short form reactions had such a viewer base, but it's kind of
They
interesting.
do, because go to the RTTV YouTube channel right now, Leary. Let's
Mhm.
investigate. Because I wonder what the ratio is for like TV show reactions to like music reactions is for them.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of TV shows.
I think they're overwhelmingly TV shows. Instead of
Katy
music
Perry, I
video.
saw Katy Perry there.
I don't even know what Katy Perry looks like to recognize her.
It said Katy Perry in the thumbnail in big bold letters.
Yeah, these are every now and then you got like a music video, but it's overwhelmingly TV
It doesn't
shows.
seem like that much.
Right there.
Search by most popular. I'm curious. We're done with this point.
I think it's just going to be a bunch of movies. Wait, do they do movies? I don't know much about them, honestly.
They do. They do.
Okay, yep.
What
Looks
is
like
it? I can't read it, Alita.
So I don't know what this is. This a song or something? Eminem.
That is a
Killshot?
diss track. Eminem diss track. This
The
is crazy.
beginning war scene of Bahu Bali.
Just them reacting to a scene. Wow.
Maybe. Attack on Titan. God Levi. I assume it's a Beast Titan one. Warrior. Attack on Titan. We got a One Punch Man, Demon Slayer, One Punch Man.
Attack on Titan
I don't know,
wins
a bunch
again.
of Crazy, but
They
sure.
were so fast on Attack on Titan back in the day, Leadery. Like within 2 hours at least, it was up.
I guess also I was just thinking, looking at these shorts, it makes sense that if you because okay, so when it comes to short form media like TikTok and shorts and stuff, there's a particular like people love like scrolling through and seeing their favorite scenes from something. And I don't even know if the people watching these videos even see the people reacting. They might just be being like, "Oh, look, I remember this scene. It's so cool. Let me like it or
They're
watch
pretty
it."
loud,
'Cause-
Leadery.
Yeah, but you can put a lot out of your mind. Let's have. Oh, this is like I don't know what this is. One Piece or something. Like you can't even
This
hear
is
them.
One Piece. Miller's getting
Like-
spoiled right now.
Miller's not watching right now. But people are probably just watching this and not even easily, right? They're like, "Oh, it's a cool edit," you know. So I don't think people are there for them.
Wait, click on the one. Oh, okay.
No, it's
Leadery,
gone.
click on-
What do you want?
Click on the one closest to the edge.
This?
No, the other way.
This?
No, closest
This?
to the other edge. Yep, that one.
Kendrick dropped it. We're not watching some Kendrick beef thing.
Oh, I
Okay.
nearly tricked him, chat. I nearly tricked him.
Anyway, your boy Roshi. Who knew he was that popular?
million long-form video views in the past 28 days.
I still don't know what he
which
looks
undeni-
like.
He's in the thumbnail. But also
No.
just your boy Roshi. The guy in the
Oh,
middle.
I've seen these ones before.
True. What is the thumbnail?
The
Do you think it's
bear?
changed? Do you think it's the better thumbnail now? Oh my god, it is the fair use one. Oh no.
It won't be now. Idiot.
Look at it. Look at this.
Dummy.
Now that's a thumbnail right there. My goodness. I hope this one gets the most views. Film buff. Autosave. Real rejects. Akasan. I forgot to put Akasan in.
Wait. Is that's Surge, right? At the very front?
Yeah, and Rana.
Okay. All right. I was like, what, 2 normies getting front billing? This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it is a normie's bait title here. You know, reaction videos are market substitutes. So I figured they should get focused.
I see.
Eric, you know the most recognizable reactor, I'm sure.
The greatest reactor of all time, some may say.
Probably, yeah.
Then you got that Ilm from Film Buff in the corner. Nobody knows
True.
who that guy is.
He's even in there's like another version of this thumbnail that is just like 5 people, I think, and I did put Film Buff in the corner because it's just so great. We love Film Buff. I also figured that there's probably a very niche section of the audience, which is Attack on Titan fans that have probably seen a lot of his reactions.
Yeah,
he's
from
like a
your old
famous-
Attack on Titan videos. This is crazy.
has some level of impact on this rewatch market. Determining whether this is a net positive or net negative and the extent of this impact would need some actual data, which I absolutely do not have. But as a
Another genius scrolling through a graph with my mouse. We love
huge
it.
fan of React content, I can say unequivocally that although they may
One
have
of the
stopped me
greatest
from rewatching
reactions
a
of all time. This was Torchwood. I think I have to watch this on stream again. So, I mean, I've in the past, but not going to watch it again.
Do not have. But as a huge
So
fan of
funny.
React content, I can say unequivocally that although they may have stopped me from rewatching a bunch of
so
TV
mad.
shows, reaction channels like Blind Wave and the Normies have led me to discovering shows that have gone on to become my absolute favorites. In my mind, they
And then
may be substitutes for the
reusing
rewatch
it
market, but at
right
the same
at the
time,
beginning.
they're an interesting evolution in how we engage with
What a
media, striking
lazy
an interesting
video,
balance
my
between creative
goodness.
expression and market impact.
Okay, and then we have a nice thing here. Okay, so firstly,
One
18
time you
thumbs
should just
up,
hit
that's
him with
crazy.
the support links in the description below, and I'll get mad.
I could do it, but I won't because I have my own thing where I don't say anything.
And market impact.
Crazy. Okay, so now the meta stuff, which is people's response to this. Firstly, so I made this, I tweeted it out and I tagged Blind Wave and the Normies, and I figured there's a non-zero chance that they would see someone tagging them and watch it, because I feel like they respond to like small people every now and then. But no engagement at all. None of these even touched my tweet here.
Give him time, Elitari. Give him time.
True, yeah. Then Miller the Killer had a genius idea, which was to post this to the subreddits. Is it Elite?
I would never have the balls.
Look at this, sir. Sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of the Normies, so it got 0 upvotes and got removed. Crazy. Blind Wave. Oh my god, it's got 3 comments. I haven't seen the other 2 comments. I'm a bit worried.
Oh my god, this is an excruciatingly exciting moment.
Firstly, 0 upvotes, so people are not happy. Which I have to assume this is people who haven't watched the video, because it seems negative, right? I don't know, but maybe they do watch it and they just don't agree with me or something. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, so this one I've read.
Massive.
Okay, so
What, you
412.
gotta read the one.
We're getting there. Okay. So 412, because that's the equivalent. What am I saying at 412? I wonder.
Reaction. You get all the worthwhile moments you're looking forward to in your rewatch and the reaction highlight, alongside the reactions of people watching for the first time.
So that's my general argument, which I stand by. And then it says, because that's the equivalent of just looking up clips on YouTube, and also a thing with reactions, they include the best moments of their reaction, which may not always align with what your favorite parts of the episode or movie are. So obviously I disagree with this. That can happen. And I think they gave an example here. We've seen this with Blind Wave Arrow reaction, where the comments, many were complaining because they felt that they didn't include the best parts of the episode. This does happen every now and then. It is 1 in maybe 100 reactions where people will complain about a scene missing. It rarely ever happens. The overwhelming majority of an episode, the interesting parts will be in the reaction. That's the whole appeal of a reaction. There is not that much variation between what people react to that, or like take away from an episode that is going to like ruin the fact that, oh, I can't watch this reaction because they're missing like my favorite bit. Like if they say in an episode, there's like 5 bits that are interesting, maybe they'll miss out on 1 of the 5. And you still have 80% of the stuff that's there, and it's like the overwhelming majority of the stuff is going to be there. So I completely disagree with this. 412, because that's the equivalent of just looking up clips on YouTube. This is true. I did think about this because there's a whole meta right now even going on about how they'll just have like, what is it? XQC like reacting to it. XQC reacts Arrival. Yeah, it's like basically, forget the XQC bit, but there'll be like videos on YouTube which are like a summary of a movie, right? Movie summary. And it's literally like an AI voice that's like talking about...
Hi, I'm Matt.
Oh, it's just
One
a
after
person, I
another.
guess, which like recaps the entire movie. And these are very similar, right? Where it's like, this will substitute a rewatch. And I would agree to that. And I would say that this doesn't counter anything because it's the same. Like reaction videos fall into a very similar thing there. The difference is that the benefit of watching recaps is that it's quicker. The benefit of watching reaction videos is that you also get the reaction, which if you like reactions, then you're going to like it as well, right? Anyway, so I disagree with this comment. But crazy, got 12 upvotes. At least like there's a lot of people that are actually clicking on this, I guess then. Now I haven't read this at all. So because of the way a lot of videos are edited nowadays, whether it's due to YouTube's ever-changing terms of service or because specific editors feel like having their own artistic light shine, I personally think they're an awful substitute for just rewatching a show or movie you love. I can't remember the last time I watched a YouTube version of Blind Wave's reactions. I don't even know what that means. Okay, very good for you, buddy.
And he watches the full length every time, is what he's saying.
Oh, that's crazy to me, but okay, good for him. Totally the opposite here. I rewatch stuff all the time. 2 reasons. 1, it's like getting a Cliff Notes or sped up version of the show. Oh, this guy's supporting me. Oh my goodness. When I know the show as well as I know some, I don't need other moments. Wait. When I know the show as well as I know some, I don't need other moments.
Even the best moments I remember well enough. The second reason, it lets me have something on the background that I won't get sucked totally into on accident. Reactions are a great check-in content for me. I'm making dinner for me and getting a bottle ready for the kitchen. I have the community playlist going. I've seen the show many times. I can pop on any segment of a joke and know what's going on. Crazy, my goodness. You know what that is
I used
for
to
me?
do that with Blind Wave and DBZA.
I was just gonna say this is destiny for me now. I just put it in the background while I'm doing other things. So crazy. Anyway, then we got 2 comments. One of them is a genius here. Confirmed DGGer. That is true because I think I think here you see a nice Destiny thumbnail here. This was like another worry in this video because I've collected so many clips in this by screen recording. I'm like, I'm gonna show like something accidentally, which is gonna dox me, or like I don't know what else could happen, but something else is gonna happen. I'm gonna like it's gonna be like some embarrassing video that I watched and it's gonna show up in the recommended or something. Yeah, it's crazy. There's gonna be like it'll be like a Nick Fuentes video will be recommended to me or something. Or like he's like a Nazi or something. But yeah, so I think there wasn't anything too bad or anything. But you can see even my subscriptions here, like Kyle into VODs, kind of entertainment, some like
Epic.
AI person, it's Mir. Crazy. And obviously
Not so
Destiny,
epic.
you know, right here. Tyrone Magnus, you know, crazy.
Yeah, that's epic. We got to check in on Tyrone after we're done with this.
So now we got another person here. Your argument is pretty weak, which I probably would agree with generally, because I have no evidence for it, right? It's like saying reading half the pages in each chapter of a book is rereading the book, while simultaneously acknowledging and ignoring the reactor's reaction and thoughts as part of the experience. So this is the weakest part of my argument, which is that I never really acknowledge the fact that I should have explained this more, but I also haven't thought about it enough, which is that there obviously is a distinction between rewatching something and rewatching a reaction. And when you're rewatching a reaction,
mechanically it might be different, materially it might be different, but it quenches the same thirst. I'm a genius.
Yeah,
right?
basically something like that. But I probably should point out that there is a distinction, and like what you focus on is slightly different. But yeah, this is not that bad of an argument here. Also, your personal experience alone doesn't have enough impact. Well, no shit.
Anecdotal Andy over here.
That's why at the end of the video I said I don't have anywhere near enough data for this, and all I'm going on is anecdotal experience. So, also your personal experience alone doesn't have enough impact on the market to qualify reactions as substitutes, especially in the context of fair use, where every branch of those 4 factors need to be considered. Is that true? Every factor does have to be considered? I don't know, but it would say it in the fair use thing. But okay, this is a terrible point. I'm sure there's other people who do the same thing, but reactions primarily become as big as they are back in the Game of Thrones Red Wedding episode, because people wanted to see people's reaction to that episode, not so they can rewatch the episode and ignore the reaction. You can't separate those 2 aspects. So another really dumb comment that doesn't address the point of the video. I'm not saying that like there are people who watch reactions and don't actually use them to rewatch stuff. I'm saying that there is going to be a group of people who use them to rewatch stuff, and this doesn't counter that at all. The problem in the reaction community is channels who show the entire episode or movie. Those are the market substitutes and should be the actual focus of the videos. So I think this completely contradicts his first bit here, which is saying that while simultaneously acknowledging and ignoring the reactor's reactions and thoughts are part of the experience. So you can't hold both these 2 things separately, which is at the same time, which is that even if they react to the whole thing, as long as there is a reaction, you're saying that it would transform it. But down here, you're saying that like it doesn't matter because that's the problem, right? Even if they're just reacting to the whole thing, no matter how much they react, it's still going to be an issue, which I am more in this line, I guess. Anyway, those are the market substitutions, should be the actual focus of the videos. Again, somehow, I don't know how they missed this, and I think they even say it down here.
I think
I'm not saying they're a market substitute for the original. I'm saying they're a market substitute for the rewatch. So I don't know why you would think that someone reacting the whole thing is going to substitute the watch.
I figured it out.
Yes, go ahead, please. Yeah.
This person loves shitting on streamers for reacting, but likes Blind Wave and is trying to figure out how we can have both. Because obviously the Blind Wave ones are not market. What's the good one? Not market substitutes, Aliari.
Right.
Because they just talk so much and they converse about the episode afterwards. But then there's the real problem, Aliari, which is the fucking XQC, this motherfucker, Aliari. He sits there, he doesn't yap, he just says, ha, Omega Law. And then he cuts it and uploads it to his YouTube channel and gets more views than the original one. And that original guy kills himself. and XQC meets Donald Trump and he's just so rich.
Mm-hmm. So there probably is a big discrepancy here, which is that, and maybe you can prove me wrong here, Kyle, because I haven't thought too much about this.
Of course I can.
I am not making any argument in favor or against reaction videos here. I am not saying whether they should be taken away. Well, I am saying that they should stay because I like them, right? But I'm not saying that they should be taken away at all. I'm not making the extra step to say that because they are market substitutes, they should be taken away. They're bad. I'm not making that point anyway in this. At least I hope I wasn't. Well, all I am saying is that I'm trying to make the argument that they can be a substitute for a rewatch. That is the only point I'm trying to make in this video. And anyone who is saying that I'm making a moral judgment because of that, I made a poor point in this like conclusion maybe, but that's not what I'm trying to say at all. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, I forgot my point. What did I interrupt you with? If I remember the beginning of the sentence, I'll remember the rest of it.
I don't know. We were talking about the point of the video, XQC, reactions, moral judgment.
It was after that. Moral judgment. Oh, they might accuse you of snitching, Elitery.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. But I don't think I'm the first person to make a fair use video. I think a lot of people know about it.
Did you see, Elitery? Aiden Ross accusing Hassan of snitching because he gave Donald Trump like an expensive gift, and that's not allowed.
Yeah.
And he got mad at Hassan because he said the only reason anybody knew was because Hassan snitched.
Yeah, maybe.
That was
I'm
the
sure
greatest
that's it.
moment of my life. And then he offered like $1 million to somebody that could find evidence of Hassan being a pedophile.
What a thing. What a thing that happened, Kyle.
One day, Elitery, we'll be rich, we'll be beefing, and I'll do the same thing.
I sure hope not. I'm sure we'll have a lot of audience overlap.
Done.
Okay?
$1 million given to somebody.
Yeah. And then I'll say, you know what? Kyle watched Mushoku Tensei with me, and we have a whole discussion series where he was incredibly... Remember when he said he liked that one episode? It was really good. Crazy. He also likes Mushoku Tensei. No. We didn't finish his comment, Kyle, okay?
I know.
Especially because it doesn't seem like you were trying to argue that reactions aren't fair use. Oh my gosh, wait, that's literally what I said. I actually completely forgot they said this. Wait, what is this? Wait, especially because it doesn't seem like you were trying to argue that reactions aren't fair use. Yeah, look at this. They got my point. In which case, what even is the point of this? Just talking to talk.
Yapping to yap. I didn't read this one.
True. Genius. We got true genius right here.
You should just respond, you're retarded, but you should spell it you are.
No, I would never do that. And if they ever wanted to confront me and be like, can I debate this on Discord? I would take a more good faith approach, okay? I'd think more critically, but right now, I'm just mad, okay? Because you're the only comment I have on here that says anything of substance, so I have to kind of lash out at you.
Dislike it, Elitery.
Yeah.
I'm not signed in.
And also, I would never dislike a comment, okay? If it's bad enough, I'd probably just report it, like if it was doing, like, breaking some terms of service thing, but I would never dislike a thing just for, like, disagreeing with me, you know? That's what Reddit's for. I do that on Reddit all the time, but never on, like, YouTube. My goodness.
Gotta put those Redditors in their place, you know?
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, wait. Let me check if there's anything else. I did write some things. Fair use.
Can we stop talking about fucking reaction videos? My goodness.
2 days. Read that already. My God. I'm done, Kyle. We did it.
Let's do connections, Elitery, please.
No,
please.
we don't do connections. I would never. We don't enjoy it here. 2 things we don't do on this channel: geography stuff, and like where you're mapping things.
Oh, we did geography one time, and I laughed at you.
And connections.
This laptop's surviving forever, Elitery. I thought it was
crazy,
like ages ago. What's going on?
It's just the power of reaction content.
Oh, I saw you disregard my great video I sent you.
The Mother's Basement one.
You're always looking for short anime, Elitery, and I send you a great top 10 list with Bakano in the thumbnail.
We live in an era of...
Yes, you did. There was like an old one at some point. Madoka Magic is lame. Oh, again, the Butcher, Elitery. Remember I told you, did you used to talk about that?
True.
He's on a green screen. It's crazy.
Cool clips.
Let's listen to him talk about Madoka for 2 minutes. We can do it.
See.
Live. If you're looking for a tight, satisfying anime, you really can't do much better than Puella Magi Madoka Magica. A tight.
He said the full fucking word.
Wait, how did he pronounce it? Wait, let's
hear
this again. Wait.
Live.
He's Japanese, Elitery. He knows.
I believe him.
Satisfying anime, you really can't do much better than Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
Why would he get so serious about the Magica and then not pronounce Madoka correctly? Like he's saying Madoka instead of Madoka.
It's a bit, Elitery. He's gonna.
Is it actually a bit?
I don't know.
Right,
we're about to find out when you press play, you little pussy.
Like, I can understand either committing with the Madoka Magica, or the Madoka Magica or something to be like, oh, I'm so authentic Japanese. But to mix both, I'm like, oh my goodness. But let's double check here. I can't read this. What does this say? Madoka Magica. So it is Magica, which is a bit weird, but...
A tight, clever, characterful tale, perfectly self-contained within 12 episodes, each of which hits
well,
you...
I mean, except for the movie, you know?
My good friend Krastorf would disagree.
Yeah, true. 3 movie or 3 different series, true.
Like a truck, plus 1 sequel movie that hits...
Oh my god, we paused too early.
It's like a freight train if you want more, which you totally will, despite the series' original ending, tying it up in quite a neat little bow. Now, that movie does push the total watch time a little bit past 6 hours, but I promise you will be so enthralled, you won't mind being slightly groggy come Monday. After all, this is
Remember when they sung about eating cake?
True, it was sick. Oh my goodness.
That cemented Shaft's position as one of the premier studios for otaku of taste, and made Gen the Urobutcher Urobuchi a household name.
Oh, that's what you're referring to. Okay.
At least among weebs who didn't play visual novels back in 2011, which was most of us. Now, simply by uttering the man's nickname, I may have technically spoiled the first big surprise of this cute and colorful magical girl anime, namely that a whole lot of magical girls die horrible deaths in it.
I guess they do, but like in other, not really.
And worse, which was a huge shock at the time for folks who could look at this thing and think, yeah, he looks trustworthy, but I don't really think it's that much of a surprise anymore in 2024. If anything, the series' reputation as that magical girl anime that's really up actually might be the main thing holding some of you back from giving it a shot. Trust me, this show is anything but the edgelord garbage for garbage edgelords that some fans have painted it as, and which many Madoka clones have actually turned out to be. It is a beautiful, hauntingly poetic tale of human desire and human folly. A postmodern Faustian masterpiece that will stick
wow, what does that mean? What is a Faustian masterpiece? Oh
Faustian, Alira. Yeah, I hear some people say that sometimes. It's probably a guy that makes books.
Oh, it's a TV character. Oh my god.
No. Does it just mean dark and like gothic?
A protagonist of a classic German legend based on historical Johann Georg Faust. The erudite Faust. I don't know, any crazy.
Why is that funny, Leary?
Faust is unsatisfied with his life as a scholar and becomes depressed. After an attempt to take his own life, he calls on the devil for further knowledge and magical powers with which to indulge all the pleasure and knowledge of the world. In response, the devil's representative, Mephistopheles, appears. He makes a bargain with Faust. Mephistopheles will serve Faust with his magic powers for a set of number of years, but at the end of the term, the devil will claim Faust's soul, and Faust will be eternally enslaved. Okay, I see the parallel
spoilers, Leary. I was going to read this book.
Maybe.
Also, why didn't you recognize / acknowledge my Great Crucible reference?
Because I was deep in the reading, but I heard it, and I'm sure people listening right now, they heard it too. But look at this, no line art or whatever. It's like just colors, crazy. We love.
It's like that one scene in End of Evangelion. This is crazy.
Yeah, and the Chainsaw Man opening. True.
Die. Coincidentally, that last sentence, minus the Faustian bit, also describes my next recommendation.
Lame, we don't want to hear about ping pong. Ping pong sucks. We're never watching it, Elitery.
Yep.
I wanted to see what the old one was that he was talking.
Too late. It's gone. Mr. Beast's situation right now will be like, oh, it's a meme.
Oh my god, it's short. Let's watch it.
No, it's just a comedy thing. We don't need it. I should catch up on this Mr. Beast stuff though, because I haven't
Let's
I don't know any
to
of the actual stuff, but no, it's so much effort to
Tom
like,
Dark, let's
think
go.
about it.
Chud Logic, let's go.
Mr. Beast deleted video clip. Oh my goodness.
Because he's covering his tracks, Leadery.
Jenny, the companion that never was.
Also, we're a 9 news household. I don't want to see 7 news in your thumbnails ever again.
I would never put it in my thumbnail.
Toy Story 5 official teaser. Black Lagoon Chinglish.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god, it's
Camino. The sub or the dub?
That's crazy. Actually, that's not Camino. Wait, is it? Or is it Cloud City? I can't even tell. There's clouds. They're probably Cloud City.
I don't know what a
Cut
Camino
that out. No
is.
one ever. I hope no one was listening to that. How many views do we have? 3? Okay. Luckily, none of you.
Isn't that the Breaking Bad movie, Camino?
Yeah. True. That's what I was referring to. Oh wow.
Oh, watching this instead of Black Lagoon.
Damn, this is sick. It's like 3D without the glasses. That's crazy.
I just saw it in 3D, Elitery.
All right.
My eyes. Oh my god, Australian states and territories be like. Let's click on that one.
I don't even see it. Oh, this. Oh boy.
True.
Oh, wait, we have like a
that's
state flag? Is that what that is?
Yeah, every state has a flag.
I've never
you
seen that in my
fucking moron.
life. That's crazy.
You've never been to your parliament building and seen it out front?
Yeah, maybe when I was like 10 years old. My goodness.
This
Wait,
is
Sydney,
you got
like-
a lot of Chinese down there.
Oh, I was gonna say, is Sydney like
yeah,
diverse
you
and
guys are woke.
progressive? I didn't
you
even
guys are
know
woke.
that. That's crazy. Okay.
But Melbourne's way woker.
Northern Territory. True, there's Uluru is there. That is true.
And a lot of Indigenous Australians, leadery.
Oh my god.
That's
crazy.
us. Epic, I got a cowboy hat.
Okay, interesting.
Everybody's depressed or rich. South
True,
Australia,
all the
nobody
rich
knows
people,
anybody
yeah,
that
the
lives
rich
here. This
old
is a fake
people.
place. They all fuck their sisters, leadery. It's funny. There you go.
What is Victoria? I guess it's similar to Sydney? Or New
Yes,
South Wales?
wokies. Western Australia, they're all in the mines and they're all
True.
rich, leadery. True.
What is this? What is Christmas Island?
Uh-oh. Christmas Island, that's where we send all the refugees, leadery. You gotta know about Christmas
never heard of it.
Island.
What is Coco's Island? Go ahead.
I don't know this one.
Alright.
We'll go there on
Are
holiday.
these part of Australia technically? I didn't even know this.
Yeah, we own a bunch of these
The
little
North
islands.
Spoke. Oh my god.
Look at how far out that is on the map over there, leadery.
It's crazy. It's New Zealand.
Like a US owns Hawaii, leadery. That's a long ways away.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to
That was
subscribe.
epic, leadery. Why not?
Remember this one? The classic line.
Name a
from,
country beginning with V. This is crazy. Oh yeah, I've seen that video. leadery.
Vienna. Is that a country?
No, that's like a city. It's gonna be Vinland, leadery. Do it.
Vinland. There we go.
Click on it.
You'd say that? Oh, it's in the thumbnail. What? Oh my goodness.
Because it's gonna be
No.
epic and there's gonna be cool
No,
music.
no,
when
we're
Canute
done with
says it.
memes. We have to do something serious now, or we end the stream.
I'm very serial.
What is a serious thing to do right now, guys? In the
Oh, I
chat,
did have
say
some
something.
videos, leadery.
Oh no.
There
what
was
video?
one about how I'm never gonna skip a House of the Dragon intro again, and I had no idea what they were talking about. That interests you?
Depends how
We
long it
missed
is.
something in the intros. It's like 6 minutes or something. Let me find it. Hold on, it's in
Trying
my
to
history.
convince ChatGPT it's conscious. I think I saw part of this, and I was like, oh, that's like, I don't know, it's like a boring concept.
Oh
it's
my
not
god,
boring,
I'm
it's
at
like,
399 subscribers on the secondary ENT channel here. How about
no
you shut the
way.
fuck up?
Really?
Check
Where
it
are they all
out.
coming from?
I have no idea.
Oh, I guess you get a lot of views recently. Well, good for you. Look at that.
Can the fucking page load enough so that I can fucking copy a link? Can we fucking... Are we fucking serious right now?
Let's see how this channel's going. 426. We got 1 subscriber from our 1,000 views on this X-Men trilogy. Well, hello everyone and welcome. Oops.
Well, hello everybody.
Crazy.
Never done a bit in his life, Alito, are you this idiot?
Yep. Well, you know, the opening
I sent you a great
part
video.
is important. You don't want to scare off the viewers. Okay, let's watch this.
Hold on, I gotta get the stream back up. Oh, battery saver, this is crazy.
Okay,
Hold on, I'm
so
trying to get
99
Discord up. There we go.
All right.
I'm watching.
That's a season 1 opening.
Okay, so 99% of the time, I don't think intros contribute much to the main narrative. I
Oh yeah, I watched this and got mad. Like the first 8 seconds.
usually
Of
watch
course.
them once,
Oh my god,
great.
it's a VTuber. This is great.
admire the pretty animation, if there is
No,
any,
it's
and smash the
animated.
skip button every other time it comes up. And yes, I know this is a me problem, I need to be more patient generally. But you know what? Cultivating patience takes too long, so whatever. The House of the Dragon
Good
intros
bit.
didn't break my normal mode of operations initially. I watched both of them once, and then
Oh, I have, you know, I watched it twice and I skipped all the rest. So yeah. And
Wait,
apparently
is
they
this not gonna be
changed or something.
cool? Yeah, sometimes they show like a little update or something.
Yeah, I
like
just
the
skipped all
kid's
that.
head got cut off. So is she just gonna say, "Oh, I didn't notice they changed a little bit"? Because if so, this isn't that cool.
That's a great
I'm
idea.
looking for
I like
some
it.
hidden mystery.
Kyle, you know, we could make a video like this if it is just that and get 75,000 views. So, you know, don't slight these videos.
It's got a great title, leader. Yeah, I was curious. What the fuck could she be talking about?
skip the rest.
And she's got personality, leader. Yeah, I like that.
Until I remembered a
tried
scene that made me stop and obsessively rewatch both intros over and over and over again. Before I had this moment of my brain doing its brain thing, I just thought the intros had pretty unsubtle themes of
Quirky.
family and dynasty. This is obviously the king's model of Old Valyria. It's a dumb
True.
past holdover plaything he
Even
pays
I
attention
figured
to
this
instead of, you know, the actual kingdom. Also, while the king himself is the thing
True.
the conflict is
Fuck
centered
this
around, the only action he takes within the conflict is to try to prevent it. And he's very set on this course. He's a blissfully static
Oh my god, this is just like the shot with Laris and that random guy who like tried to
True, same
give him
set
information.
probably. This is crazy.
You don't expect any wild card moments from him. His job is basically to just be sad and decay. So you spend more of your focus points on the unpredictable characters and what they care about, and not this model. And then I initially dismissed the season 2 intro as well. I mean, there's probably some lore there to dig into, but I'm not generally interested in lore. I mean, I get the interest, but it's not for me. I prefer to evaluate the show within the bounds of the show itself.
Well, the intro is the bounds of the show, but...
Anyway, it was a bit weird that it was such a visual deviation from the first season's intro. Like, Game of Thrones made little changes in the geography, but did not do this kind of massive, sweeping visual change.
So cool, brother.
But this one scene made me realize that it was absolutely not a deviation, and it is the exact same intro wearing different clothes. And, like the first intro, it is centered around a character who has no willing part in the actual conflict. Helena.
What? Okay.
Wait, hold on, pause. So she's saying that the first intro is like from Viserys' perspective?
I think, well, unless I'm misunderstanding, I thought she was saying the first intro is very simple in that it is only showing Viserys' model. I don't think she said that it was from his perspective, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I missed it.
Helena knits a leadery, I understand. Keep watching.
Okay.
It is so easy to miss, especially when there are other louder wild cards.
I just missed it then, whatever she just showed us. Wait, let's go back.
She's going to explain it.
Oh, okay.
She's knitting
the
the
actual
leadery.
conflict. Helena.
There's a spider on that, okay.
It is so easy to miss, especially when there are other louder wildcard characters like Alicent and Aemon right there. But Helena is embroidering something just after the king died. And she continues to have embroidery as her hobby in the next season. Like, this is her thing, just like building city models was King Viserys' thing. And this is the only character who is interested in needlework, so this is her intro. And that kind of brings up the question, why is this intro patterned after a non-central character's hobby? Once I had that question, I started realizing how similar Helena and Viserys were.
Wait.
Once I had that question, I started realizing how similar Helena and Viserys were.
What?
Embroidering, like modeling, is decorative, but inherently useless. And both characters feel like
I guess they both don't like their role in society or whatever. I guess that makes sense.
inherently decorative, useless characters as well. They're both kind, they're both...
Viserys is Helena's dad, leadery. You ever think about that? That's crazy. Never spoke to
That
each
is
other
crazy to think about, yeah.
by all the other characters, both dragon riders that never actually ride their dragons, both care about family but don't exactly enjoy being Targaryens. So why do these nothing characters that don't take willing part in the actual conflicts get these intros? And that made me wonder, is there a function these characters do serve despite being the character equivalent of decorative wallpaper to the conflict? Or, in other words, what function would...
Now, obviously, Viserys is like a massive part of the whole, like, season 1 and like part of Daemon's story in season 2, so obviously he serves a purpose. Helena is like less so, I guess.
Well, I guess they mean to like the fighting faction.
I mean, Viserys was like central to it in season 1.
But he didn't stop it.
All right. Yeah,
would they serve if they were actual autonomous active players in the conflict? Viserys is probably...
Maybe she's going to say it now, but Viserys was absolutely an active player in that he chose who his successor would be.
True, he did choose Rhaenyra, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of inactive.
Let's see.
Probably the easier of the two to suss out answers for here. If the characters really valued him, and really valued the things that he cares about, blood and family and destined protection and the just use of power, and the perspective that their internal squabbles are nothing compared to the weight of maintaining the legacy of Old Valyria, this conflict would never have happened in the first place. The people would have accepted Rhaenyra's crowning and right to the throne without protest. The blood of Old Valyria would also have fiercely defended Viserys' decision. There would be no house split, and the House of the Dragon as a show would not exist. That's how powerful the negative space created by not valuing Viserys is. So, what does Helena's negative space do? An easier question to ask is about what she values or stands for as a character. Two things come to mind. First, she is fascinated by smallness. Small important.
I completely missed what it was. God damn it, Kyle, your jokes, they're too powerful.
Two things come to mind. First, she is fascinated by smallness. Small important things like bugs.
By smallness? I guess. Let me think.
She's gonna rattle off a bunch of examples.
No, I know, but now is the point where I think, like, is this actually something, or is she just gonna like hyper fixate on some examples that barely do anything? Smallness. Helena smallness. The small folk? There we go.
Small, unimportant people like commoners and their small...
Yep, the first point here. Commoners, the small folk.
Unimportant
Aegon,
feelings.
the smaller brother.
Small,
She
unimportant
married.
people like herself. And second, she has this confusing sense of time.
He sits on a wooden throne. And you.
Wait, isn't she talking about seeing where things end up? Am I crazy?
That she's talking about Aegon.
Yeah, I know,
it
but
could
I
be
thought he
Aegon's
was
already leaving.
No, I thought she was. Now I don't remember. This could be an issue. This is where I would go to the blind wave reaction and rewatch it. But isn't she saying like the context of this scene is explaining where Aemond is going to end up, which is why she's using present tense because she's explicitly talking in the future here, isn't she?
Kind of, but this part is specifically about Aegon, who might already be on the like chariot taking him out of King's Landing, so he could be literally sitting on wood. I don't know.
Okay.
Feelings, small, unimportant people like herself. Second, she has this confusing sense of time.
He sits on a wooden throne. And you. You'll be dead.
Helena sees the future, but she often speaks.
Okay, wait a minute. That is a completely valid grammatical way of saying things, right? Just because you're using present tense at the beginning, you know, to say. So this is what they said. Okay, oh, not this again. Oh my god, he sits on a wooden throne. Okay, wait.
You'll be dead.
That's not what they said.
Herself. Second, she has this confusing sense of time.
He sits on a wooden throne. And you. You'll be dead.
And you'll be dead. He sits on a wooden throne, and you'll be dead. This is a perfectly valid thing.
If you're talking about the future, it makes sense.
Yes, it does. Because in both cases, you're saying he sits on a wooden throne, with the implication being in the future. This is like the implied reading of this sentence. And then saying, and you'll be dead. Saying at the same time, you'll be dead. This is a perfectly grammatically fine sentence. So I disagree.
But I don't remember the context of the show. So.
That is true. Yeah, it could be completely
Minty's
valid.
back, Leary, and I think he's talking about things from 40 minutes ago.
It's true. It's Rowan Lamau. Oh, did I say it? Oh, no. It's Rowan Lamau. We found it out eventually. I'm very behind. Her reaction was the only good thing to come out of that. The girl who reacted to Peak by crying.
Oh.
Her reaction was the only good thing to come out of that shitty AOT final season trailer. True. She is the most like, yeah, just, it's so funny to see the niche reactions to certain things.
Of time.
He sits on a wooden throne. And you. You'll be dead.
Helena sees the future, but she often speaks of it as if it's the present, or she speaks of it as if it's the past.
I think that might actually be what happens in the scene, right?
That she's seeing the future and speaking as though it's happening?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think the combination of these two Helena qualities is what you see in the intro. We're being shown a tapestry of the grand past events of grand past Targaryens. But then, as the series progresses, more current events start to take shape. The beheading of Jaehaerys, the fall of Sunfire and Melees. And in episode 8, the final shot of the intro, we see a battle, which hasn't happened yet, but it's already in the tapestry. Helena herself sums up her worldview in her message to Daemon in his final Harrenhal vision.
It's all a story, and you're but one part in it. You know your part.
If all of the characters...
strangling a leader, he's strangling to the fucking line.
I don't even know what you just said. They're strangling
She's
the
getting
line?
close to a fucking spoiler, leader.
I don't think that's the phrase. You don't say you're strangling a lion, right?
Strangling the line?
Is it?
Like
Wait, what is the actual word you're looking for? I know there's a
I don't
word
know.
there.
I was
straddling?
looking for
Is it straddle? No, it can't be
straddling.
right?
That sounds like the word.
What is the word?
Straddling the line does
sit
sound
or
right.
stand with one leg on either side of. I think that is probably what it is. Okay, interesting. All right.
Worldview in her message to Daemon in his final Harrenhal
I thought you were saying like Daemon strangles her or something. I was like, what is he on about?
vision.
It's all a story, and you're but one part in it. You know your part.
If all of the characters viewed themselves as small, as stitches in the tapestry, they would not feel the burden of living up to past greatness. It's the same thread, the same tapestry. There is no difference between past Targaryens like Aegon and present Targaryens like Aegon or other Aegon. We're all just small pieces of the greater story. Their job is not to fundamentally alter the things that are happening. Their job is to play the role that they were given.
It wouldn't change anything.
It would allow them to view some tragedies as inevitable. It's not something to blame yourself for. It is not something that needs to be avenged to restore justice to the universe.
Very
it actually allows
deterministic.
for a very powerful kind of peace, a very powerful kind of forgiveness, because this view sees everyone else as small things as well, not great and malicious gods who want you to suffer.
I forgive you.
This perspective allows Helena to face the ugliest truths, the most brutal events and injustices, and see them as what they
Wait, what did that text say? Oh, just for even recording this scene was traumatizing. True. I feel
I'm
like
so
that's
traumatized. That little boy got his fucking head cut off.
truths, the most brutal events and injustices, and see them as what they are, stitches. If King Viserys was the thing that would have held the Targaryens together, Helena is the only thing that could save them now. But she won't, because she can't. Because it takes way, way too much hallucinogenic weirwood tree screen time for even one character to start to adopt that perspective.
Oh, good point.
Because she knows her death wouldn't change anything. Because she knows her life won't change anything either. Because everything that she is, everything that she values, everything that she stands for, is intentionally, brilliantly, heartbreakingly thrown into the 2 minutes of every episode that offers a skip button. In other words, she is meant to be undervalued by everyone.
That's funny.
Even
Poor
you,
Miss Content Leader is crazy.
That was a good. Wait, let's see if she.
Thanks so much for watching. I'm probably gonna have more House of the Dragon content coming
Please
soon.
do more.
But first, I
Leader.
release my final.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Check the channel.
We will.
Fallout video on Norm that I've been working on for, oh god,
Norm?
2 months now.
No.
Yikes. Hopefully it'll be dropping by the end of next week. So if you're a fan of Fallout, or House of the Dragon, or if you're a warm body that made it to the end of this video,
Oh my god, that's
please
me.
stick around and subscribe. See you next time.
She cut off at the end there. Crazy. What a genius ending to that video, Kyle. It was like the best part of that whole video.
True.
Like skipping her unimportant thing, just like they skip her in the show. Oh my god. That was cool. I like that video.
It is like an interesting potential thematic statement, Illyri, because, you know, we're always struggling with this. You know, it seems like all this Bran stuff is predetermined, and if Bran can just go and time travel and make everything happen, doesn't that seem deterministic? But you can't have a story that has a deterministic message, especially when George R. R. Martin seemingly has a very lot of existentialist messages in a bunch of his thingies, and, you know, that seems to not be what we're going for. But it could be like, well, Helena is sort of given into this deterministic perspective, but you know, and she's got it all figured out. She has all the knowledge, but you know, you just, it doesn't matter. Arya has the action, Illyri, and that's how she saved the world. And Helena couldn't do shit. True, epic. What a great reading. I'm a genius.
Maybe, I don't know. You said a few things there. The deterministic element. It seems like it has to be like that's what the story is going to be in the end, right? Even in the books. Like where it is, everything was destined so the three-eyed raven would win in the end. But I guess you could say that maybe he...
That could be the case if it's like portrayed as like a bad thing of like, oh,
yeah, maybe.
Crazy supercomputer Bran is in charge. And, you know, that's a little weird.
Yeah. But the thing there is another element you could say that all the choices of all the people led them to Arya's victories. It was all the choices, you know? It wasn't just the destiny.
Or Bran just made Arya do it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. But look at this. 3 videos, all with like a bunch of views. This is an exploding channel right here. Fiction analysis, bad puns, occasional screaming.
I be screaming.
But yeah, so we got a Fallout
What's
video.
the middle one about?
Layered line in Fallout. We got a... What is it? Fallout, I guess? It would have to be the Y Maximus.
Oh yeah, there's this guy in Fallout.
Sucks.
Yeah.
The most efficient flashback I've ever seen. I haven't seen Fallout, so I got no idea. And of course, this one. Thumbnails could use some work, I guess. This one looks good. The other two are a bit...
Oh, how many views did your great thumbnail get you, Illyri? We got 75k on this one.
Look at this. Ready? I'll show you a thumbnail.
Oh, I'll
1,000 views right here. On a nice... This is probably the best thumbnail I've ever made.
Better start working on the sequel, Illyri.
Boy, yeah, true. I can't believe I said in that video I'm going to watch all of them. My goodness. Anyway, Minty.
No, I go back on things I say all the time, Illyri. It's no problem.
Yeah, but if we did get 1,000 views, maybe the next ones will also get 1,000 views, guys, and that's what we want. We don't want to be the Mushoku Tensei channel anymore. We want to be the X-Men channel.
True. Now, Illyri, I have to defend myself from the great earlobe in the chat, you know? Or maybe he's an elbow, you never know. He's saying, Kyle is lying. He used to do that to his AOT videos on Reddit in 20... He's talking about me posting my stuff to Reddit. Now, I was specifically saying I wouldn't have the balls to post a video about Blindwave, calling them fucking hack fraud little losers like Illyri did to their subreddit. I'll post the Attack on Titan videos to the Attack on Titan subreddit. I don't give a fuck. That's a different thing.
Yep.
Silly Minty. What a dummy.
That's true. I remember once I tried to post my first Ordinary Ari video to the Doctor Who subreddit. The like ranking all the Doctor Who episodes. And then they deleted it and they messaged me and they're like, this is like self-promotion, you can't do this. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, a lot of subreddits do that shit.
Yeah. And I think I might have even responded to them or something, I think. Because they sent you a message.
An automated message.
No, it was wait, let me see if I can get it up. Because I think I engaged with them. And I don't know if I tried to convince them or if I was like, oh, where else can I post this or something? Let's see my Reddit message.
She was very happy that they didn't make PX hair brown. Ari, you know that reaction you should have included.
I don't even remember that. But that's great.
The one ESL guy that cries at Erwin's charge is what you should have included, Illyri. Actually, he uploaded a Sopranos one too. That's me. He's on my Reddit account right now. Minty just got destroyed and he doesn't even know it because he's in the past. This is embarrassing. Did you find your great Reddit comment?
Yeah, it looks like what is this? Wait a minute.
You swore at them,
Kyle.
Illyri.
I'm a genius. So number one, firstly, I posted to the Doctor Who subreddit and then they said, oh, this post is awaiting approval and everything. And I think then it got deleted because it was like, this isn't approved. Then I went to the Gallifrey subreddit instead of the Doctor Who subreddit, and I sent the
What the fuck's
moderators a
that?
message. That's like the more like hardcore fans of Doctor Who, who don't just want like a subreddit filled with fan art. They want like actual discussions and stuff.
Yeah.
I said like, oh hi, can I post a link to my video where I rank every episode of Doctor Who, or do you know anywhere else I could post it? I only have one friend who watches Doctor Who, so I don't know what else. Wait, who else to show it to? I'm a genius. Oh my god. And then they're like, unfortunately, both Gallifrey and Doctor Who, blah, blah, blah. We can't self-promotion, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no worries. Thanks for the detailed response. My goodness. What a nice exchange with the moderators.
I would never do that. I'd just post it. Fuck them.
Yep.
It'll get
Anyway.
like 3 views before they delete it. I'll be fine.
That is true. 3 views are 3 views. I think there was a surprising, I think like 14% of the views for the current Elite Ari video are from Reddit. So there, it does get a lot of views. Oh my god, 184, almost at 200. No, we're at 155. It's a shame. Anyway. How to fix House of the Dragon.
Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers.
It's going to be a what if. What if we did this? And what if we did this? And what if we did this?
Heavy spoilers. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're not watching it. Crazy.
There's so many bad House of the Dragon videos, and by bad I mean accusing the show of being bad. I see that Rhaenyra thumbnail all the time, Elite. Let's watch it.
The biggest plot hole in House of the Dragon. You really okay? Well,
What did Rhaenyra do? How'd she get into King's Landing?
Game of Christ.
Oh, I love YouTubers that have annoying voices and mics like this.
All right, you can watch
And
this.
say
I'm gonna go to the
retarded
toilet. All right.
I got a pee too, but
Oh,
I'm
then
gonna
no, I
watch
can't have
Illyri.
this on screen. Yeah, you better comment. Okay, we can't just have a thing playing and then you know we're not gonna be one of those people. But Kyle, you better keep talking. Actually, no, I can't even do this because it's against.
Because I can't pause it.
What if,
Illyri.
yeah, exactly. Oh, all right, well, I'll be back then. Hang in there.
Oh, he's a hack fraud, this Elite. He just leaves me to entertain his chat. You know, my phone's gone flat, my thingy's gone flat. I've got so much to do. You know, before, you know, what do you call it? Before I gotta go to sleep tonight. It's nearly 1 o'clock. You know, Elite never shuts up. I ran out of things to say. I was checking my phone when he left, and I'm still checking my phone chat, you know. This is just absolutely incredible. Crazy? Something. So me and Elite we're going to watch X-Men Origins Wolverine. Only 100 minutes long. That was epic when I looked that up the other night when I was going to watch it. But now I'm serious about, you know, making videos, chat. So I don't have time to watch these silly movies until my great video is out, which will be by next Sunday. Then we've got X-Men First Class, 2 hours long. Yikers. Now, what's this fucking shitty Wolverine one? This Wolverine movie isn't real. Hold on. Letterbox. I'm looking it up, chat. Don't you worry. Oh my god, somebody just rewatched Holes. This is crazy. I was supposed to read that book one time. Oh, laptop's gone super flat. Not even going to make it. Leader not even going to make it back. This is crazy. Wolverine. Did you see the great Deadpool and Wolverine? A movie Elite disgusted. He didn't like it. It hit $1 billion today. That's quite crazy. Now, the Wolverine. 2 hours! Ugh. We're in that era, chat, where everything's got to be cool. Krastorf, 2 stars. Elite 2 stars. Ralph the Movie Maker, 2.5 stars. Chris Stuckman, 4 stars. The guy that looks like Hassan in his profile picture, but it's actually that Taylor Williamson guy, 3 stars. I Hate Everything, 2 stars. Gil Lies Here, 1.5 stars. Miller the Killer, seen it, I guess. Didn't rate it. What a moron. Who's this? Oh. That's somebody I know personally, chat. I'm not going to read their name out. But, you know, I'm pretty famous and stuff.
So Kyle, what are we? What's going to happen with Deadpool and Wolverine? Do you think we'll catch up in time that you're going to go watch it in the cinemas?
No. We'll catch up in time for me to watch it on the great Disney Plus.
Maybe. That'll be really funny. And then I can rewatch it, and then we can have a rewatch / first watch thing. Just like
True.
Mushoku Tensei, my god. All right.
I wish I
this
loved
video
Mushoku
quickly.
Tensei.
4 minutes.
Yeah,
we
my
can do
laptop's
this.
gone flat, Elite. When I die, I die, okay?
This could just be a compilation of clips.
Thrones. And then Danny kind of forgot it. But then we got House
You
of the
already read his
Dragon.
voice.
A show following the downfall of House Targaryen,
Oh my God,
the
it's
Civil War,
unscripted.
the Dance of the Dragons, on the conflict of whether Aegon II or Rhaenyra I should succeed the Iron Throne.
I got a big feeling, Elite. This is gonna have spoilers in it, but let's keep going.
Wait, really?
Should have happened.
No.
All right.
Let's go back to
But
season
you know.
1. Let's look at this guy. This guy.
Now I'm scared. What if these are spoilers? I don't know.
This Night Guy. And the 3 Dragon Stooges.
Is that a thing? The Dragon Stooges?
Yes. I think it's just going to be, why did
my
she fuck a white guy instead of a black guy? This is stupid.
All right.
That's what Miller said.
What is
Let's watch a Pokemon video.
We're not watching a Pokemon
Same
video.
BA. Oh, that's not interesting. Let's watch Nostalgia for the Future again.
You know what we are gonna watch? Mogul Mail.
Ugh.
Talking about Mr. Beast. I
Thank
saw part of this at the
God
beginning.
laptop's gone far.
This was a
Oh,
very
this
good
is
example of someone who is. I can't tell.
Annoying?
I don't know much about.
Retarded?
I don't know. I haven't watched. Sorry, I haven't watched much Ludwig, so I don't know if it's very, very obvious that he's reading from a script, or if he is legitimately very good at just talking off the cuff. So I guess
Not as good as
listen to
me.
this, I guess. But
And over the next year, I'll make a quarter as many until eventually I make none at all. But with this situation, it's obviously different. You know, not talking about Mr. Beast after he is the most viewed video on my channel. I've appeared on his channel like numerous times. I know the guy personally. People obviously want to know my opinion. But I still thought making a mogul mail might be a mistake because I'm biased. I'm biased because I know
I
Mr.
hate
Beast is
his
a
style of
person.
talking.
And so Mr.
so, do you think this is a scripted thing or unscripted? It's just so.
Yeah, because he doesn't sound like this when he's unscripted.
Okay, I haven't heard
Like
enough
on
of
his
them to
stream
know.
clips.
Yeah. Crazy. Anyway,
The Beast as
he, I'm sure I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm sure he gave his take. I read the comments and people were not happy. They were like, hiring a convicted sex offender to the team that cases around minors is the wildest thing I've heard. 2024 is all over. We hate it. I think a lot of big
Beast
YouTubers
has
have
got a lot
glossed
to
over
answer
the.
for.
Oh, yeah, true. We hate Mr. Beast, but we love
He
his
committed
videos.
a war crime.
Did
Did
he?
you hear that, Alita? Yeah, he put somebody in solitary confinement.
Oh wow, he put himself in solitary confinement in that one video. Anyway,
That sounds like a war crime too.
I guess it's time to catch up on chat. Yes, she was very happy they didn't make PX hair brown. You know, these fucking anime do that sometimes. You know that reaction should have been included. The one ESL guy that cries at Owen's charge. Kyle is lying. He used to upload his... I read this already. You read this already. Actually, he uploaded Sopranos one too. That House of the Dragon video is safe, by the way. Well, it's gone now, but... I remember that line delivery being better than it was in the clip. I am Preston pilled. Helena's actions make no sense. Why does she want to help Damon and Rhaenyra, who killed her son? Helena, why?
'Cause she doesn't care.
Why does she want to help Damon and Rhaenyra? Does she? Am I crazy? Am I like not understanding?
Well,
something?
she told Damon to. Well, I guess she got Damon to side with Rhaenyra again.
Did she?
Because
How did
after
she-
he had his stupid vision, Alita, he said, oh, "I just gotta follow Rhaenyra so we can beat up the White Wall because it's not good if we fight each other."
What did Helena? Didn't she just say like? What didn't she say something like? Oh, you're doing something, blah, like a very vague thing. Was it really an instruction? Like on to, I don't even know. But I don't know enough. I'm sure Minty knows more than me. You know, Minty read this book, didn't he, or something? I don't know. I don't think it's scripted. He just acts more performative in those videos. Oh, that's really interesting. I can't imagine speaking that like fluidly, I guess. I don't know. I could try it now, you know. I don't even have anything to say. I think is you still here, Kyle? Did Kyle disappear? Yeah, he's gone flat. She doesn't want to do anything. She just tells Damon that the future that is fated. That's my reading of it, but I don't know anything about the books and stuff, so I have no idea. She has no control over it herself. Why does she do that, Puni Baba? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she does it because I don't know. I don't know anything about House of the Dragon. Flat ONG, true. Okay. Comparing with the book is meaningless. Season 2 covered like 25 pages for the book. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but the book people have more context, right? Like even from just like season 1 stuff. So they could probably draw some more inferences or conclusions, I guess. Mr. Beast slander. It's going too far. Okay, funny. All right, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 20 minutes. We can go a little bit longer. I guess I can leave the Discord. What do we talk about now? What is there on my mind? I got nothing. We got nothing to talk about. In the books, we don't even know what Damon does at Harrenhal. I am very interested to see, because, you know, one day I will read this book. Like, how is this written? I can't even imagine it. Because it's, as far as I understand, it's like a historical account, or like it's like two different perspectives to the same story. So they would have no idea what Damon is seeing and like his visions and all that. But I guess they could say like, oh, in the distant future, Damon recorded it in a book on what happened in Harrenhal, and maybe they're like recounting from that or something. I don't know. And Helena is not an explicit Green Seer X Targaryen dreamer. Jojen is a Green Seer, right? See, I know my Game of Thrones lore. And we don't know in the show either. She also loves riding her dragon. She's a completely different character. I don't like the way Ludwig talks. So true, Kyle. He just said it. He does this weird self-aware scripted thing. I know, Minty. What an annoying guy. You know too much, Minty. Stop watching that nonsense. Okay. Who has the best narration? Why am I even asking that? There's too many people. Everyone has a good narration. Who doesn't have a good narration? That's the question, right? All right. Is it time for me to plunder the depths of my playlist? Look at all these videos that I've just skipped over the many years. Why people prefer more pain? If people preferred pain, then the pain devil would be really weak, right? Oh my gosh. The monk. We watch a Doctor Who video. We should branch out, you know? What else can we do on stream? We do tier lists. We react to videos. Sometimes we review things and I put my screen on full screen. Sometimes we browse subreddits. We probably should do more of that. But then I don't really know what to browse, you know? We got the Blind Wave subreddit. Oh my god, why is my video the third thing here? It has 0 upvotes. That's pretty funny. What are some good subreddits to browse? How's the My Hero Academia subreddit going? Boku no Hero Academia. Oh yeah, I was on the anime subreddit. I think I saw some hate for My Hero Academia here. Oh my gosh, someone died. Oh my gosh, crazy. Where's the My Hero Academia hate? I finally realized what's wrong with My Hero Academia. And then it was the most, like... Okay, wait. While watching Season 7, I started to think about what went wrong with My Hero Academia. It was so popular before, but now everyone remembered it existed only because the manga ended. I came up with a few reasons why. Number 1. After All Might vs. All for One fight, almost nothing interesting happened for 5 cours. The hypest thing during this period is Endeavor vs. Nomu, and it's not much. I think this is the main reason why the franchise went into such a numb state. Now, with Season 6 and 7, things got better, but it will never reach the heights it had during Seasons 2 and 3. So already, you know, I disagree with this. You know, the overhaul stuff is some of my favorite stuff in that that anime. It was really good. And that was Season 4. You know, we love Season 4. I can admit, you know, Season 5 wasn't the best. I still enjoyed it quite a bit. Then 2 cours, you know, that were weak. And even only just one of those cours, because the first half was kind of boring. The second half was better. The reason for this is a blah, blah, blah. Okay, we hate it. We hate people. People who disagree with me, they're all wrong and bad. And then I read this. No, not this one, sorry. There was one about the, it was like a thematic thing. Was it this? I haven't seen the later seasons, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass here, but on the thematic side of things, I always felt like My Hero Academia was struggling trying to blend the pro-establishment worldview of modern Shonen Jump with tropes that come out of nowhere, that come out of a genre that is fundamentally about vigilantism. So this, I didn't read anything more than that. I just read the opening sentence. I was just like browsing this. I didn't look too deep into it, but this made me think of like, and I'm not accusing this person of doing this. They probably do what I'm about to say, but if someone ever brings up, and I'm going to try this on Kyle one day, but the issue with Kyle is that he just, you guys have no idea what I'm saying right now, but the issue with Kyle is that he doesn't, he'll double down without evidence or something or whatever. But when someone says, okay, there's an issue, I think I have an issue with My Hero Academia, which is that the thematic, it has 2 thematic things going on, right? It feels like it's struggling between pro-establishment worldview of modern Shonen Jump with tropes that come out of the genre that is fundamentally about vigilantism. If someone ever says that, I would say like, okay, that's an interesting analysis of the themes of the story. So when you're watching, like your experience of My Hero Academia, how does this issue with the thematic interpretation, how does it instantiate in your experience of the show? Like, what is it when you're watching the show? What moments happen where you're like, oh, that, like, I was enjoying this, but it actually, like, ties into the theme of, like, you've got the pro-establishment worldview of modern Shonen Jump and the fundamental nature about vigilantism, and damn, I was liking it until, like, that happened in the show. I guess that's kind of what I would like to do. Now, maybe this is what the whole rest of this paragraph stuff here is, but there's, like, there's two levels of discourse when it surrounds media. One is, like, really analytical and thematic, but then there's, like, the instantiation of those themes, which is really what matters when you're consuming something. Like, the experience of a show, to me, is more important than thinking about the themes behind it. Even if the themes behind it can be kind of interesting, they don't really necessarily impact my experience of it, like, moment to moment. So, I don't know, just, like, an interesting thought I had, I guess. Anyway. Oh boy, a lot of messages here. The book is written from the perspective of a few maesters with their own opinions and biases, but it's very different. That is what I've heard from Kyle. I don't. I get baited every few weeks, like with Moist Critical, because they cover big topics. Oh my god, we love Moist Critical. He did a breakdancing video today. No, I almost typed Moist Critical. Can you believe it? I guess it wasn't today. It was ages ago. This one.
I'm sure all of you
He's
are.
like, it's like breakdancing and stuff.
Do anymore that's like this. In my mind, I can't go with that. I have no doubt.
Crazy. But I get annoyed within 2 seconds. Rhaenyra and Alicent weren't even childhood friends in the book. Yeah, I've heard all these talking points from Kyle Entertainment in our discussions. Rhaenyra and Alicent weren't even childhood friends in the book. Viserys was barely a character. Rhaenyra and Alicent hate each other and want each other dead, etc., etc. True. This guy, Layer 2s, I love the world plunder. I love to plunder some treasure. Leodari, rank the reactors. I mean, let me just get my list up. Ay. No, that's the stream. I don't want that. Oh my god, I almost heard myself talking. Alright. Thanks to Minty, this will be the next 10 minutes, okay? But not really. Okay, we got the S, A, B, C, D. Obviously, we love Blind Wave, okay? They're great. We also love the normies. They're also great. We also love Film Buff. They're really great. We also love Autosave. They're really... Nah, you know what? Autosave's A. Sometimes they don't say much, okay? RTTV, I've never watched fully, but I don't like the quality of their microphones, okay? Or their setup in general. So they're going in B. Real Rejects, they're like B as well. I watched a few of their like Doctor Who reactions, and sometimes they like make too many jokes, or like they kind of pull away from the episode a bit too much. Your boy Roshi, I don't have strong feelings. I like B. I don't see much. Gek is great. Studio Gek is great. They could be A. Natalie Gold. I'll say like there's like a never watched. Okay, Natalie Gold, never watched. Married to the Real. They're kind of funny. B. Nicholas Light TV. He's terrible from the stuff I've seen. Seems like the fakest of all of them. Seska Says is an interesting thing because she has a very niche stuff I watch her for, which is purely Doctor Who stuff. But for the Doctor Who stuff, she's great. For the other stuff, I don't know. I don't think I really watched much. LM Reactions. I don't know. The stuff I've seen is like okay. We love Jimmy Macram. He's probably not A though. He's probably B. Torchwood Boy. Terrible video quality and audio quality, so C. But interesting reactions. I know a little bit about Imon Snow, but not much. Third Street reactions are probably C. Again, the issue with the camera and mic quality, but and also the fact that it seems like they're not really that engaged in the stuff they watch sometimes. I don't like that. I don't know, I haven't seen Nikki and Steven. My Name is Simon's pretty funny. B. Stardust. I only watched her for Ruby, but the Ruby reactions were fun. But I feel like these days it'd be too cringe, I guess. So probably B. I was younger back then. It was like 8 years ago or 9 years ago. Rowan. She's not really a reaction. I mean, she is a reaction channel, but I don't watch her to like watch a reaction of an episode. I watch because of the really funny moments that are every now and then. I don't know. The rest I haven't seen. Crazy. There you go. I hope you're happy. This is the definitive list. Okay. Elite rank every Doctor Who and Doctor Companion duo. Okay, next up. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that because I can't. I don't even know how I would find all those. Check Tyrone or Chibi Reviews, my two favorite lolcows. I love how Chibi Reviews thinks he is so witty and sharp. Super Eye Patch Wolf used to have the best narration voice, but not anymore. Let me think. Let me think for 2 seconds. Who are the best narration voices? Obviously, I think of Best Guy Ever. He's pretty great.
Last time on Elf Review. But that doesn't change anything about what's actually happening and your ability to get immersed in the story.
I don't know. I like the way he says things. Like, he's pretty good. So there you go. There's my answer. I love how Tyrone thinks he's so thoughtful and contemplative. True. We love Tyrone. Oh no, more news. This is how I get my breaking news, by the way, guys. I opened YouTube and on the homepage, I got a bunch of thumbnails from Tyrone. Hit 1 billion views. She faked her own death to break up with her boyfriend. Some UK politics stuff. Donald Trump just got hacked. I thought Tulsi was about to cry. Disney Snow White teaser reaction. Crazy. Do you think you like the Agatha All Along one? Oh, I'm curious. This is going to be funny. I wonder which camp he's going to fall into. Because he hated the Acolyte, you know. I should catch up on the chat first. Let's see. Tyrone is not a lol cow. Then why do I lol at him? You're right. He's a Lamau cow, a ruffle cow. That's pretty funny. Minty, should I make a Chibi Reviews is a misinformation monster video? The problem is, Kyle, you'd have to like track down those claims and like make sure that it's not misinformation, right? Oh, make sure that it is misinformation. He's your hero. It'll be epic. Yes, and use the same thumbnail as that Aaron equals evil video. Is that the one with the devil where they like drew devil? Was that Kyle's video? There's no way. I know exactly what you're talking about, I think. Oh no, maybe not. I have a picture in my mind of like Aaron and he has like devil horns on his head or something. It's not a Kyle Entertainment video, is it? Oh my god, it is. This is exactly what was in my mind. Crazy. I completely forgot it was that's a Kyle Entertainment video. Kyle doubles down with the evidence, without evidence. Ari thinks for 3 minutes how he can sound like he doesn't care because he's being ironic. I would never be ironic. I'm on an island of logic alone. Breadtuber talking points. What was I talking about? Breadtubers. Oh, the thematic thing for for My Hero Academia. This, how is it vigilantism when they have government-approved licenses to do hero stuff? And true, and the most frustrating part of the story of My Hero Academia is when they keep talking about, oh, we can't do stuff without, like in actual heroes because we don't have our licenses. We can't use our powers outside because we don't have our licenses. It's like, come on, just like use your powers, you know? Yeah, I zoned out once. I heard the word dialectical. I don't double down. No way. Ari, open that anime person dying post. I don't care. The most recent death that was like, oh my gosh, was this YouTube CEO. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I have no idea who this is. I don't know nothing about Misty Kazumi. I don't know who these people are, but it's a shame she died. It breaks my heart. I don't know what you wanted from this, Minty. The top comment is ChatGPT. Top or best? It's truly heartbreaking to hear about Rachel Lily's passing. Her voices for Misty and Jessie were so iconic and brought so much joy to countless fans. My heartfelt condolences go out to her family and who admired her work. Her legacy will live on through the characters she made unforgettable. This is the most ChatGPT thing I've read in my life, but yeah, maybe it is genuine. Most critical is the type of guy whose self-deprecating humor is lol, I don't know how to do makeup. I tried on my girlfriend once and it looks so bad. I don't know about that. I don't even know how to describe his humor, but I don't think that's the most fitting description. I just had a realization that if Kyle saw you using a notepad to make a tier list, he would have an anaphylactic shock and go, how did you do that? That's a notepad? I don't believe you for 5 hours. Kyle says no. I thought you hated Blind Wave and loved the normies, or was that a meme? I mean, Blind Wave is the best reaction channel until they start like supporting the writer's strike or whatever, and then I get mad because I don't get my stuff I pay for. That's me, Elite Ari, Minty. Blind Wave are the uncanny valley of bad reactions. The normies break through the uncanny valley. Ari will understand this. Kyle won't. I mean, I understand, kind of, but I obviously prefer Blind Wave. I do understand. I hate Best Guy Ever's scripted voice. Unscripted is so much better. No, we love him in general. All of his voices are great. I love his scripted voice. What a great nerdy American voice. Actually, holy shit, Best Guy Ever is Red Team Review Carmine. The way he does a fake unscripted voice, the reply is ChatGPT 2. Yeah, this news especially hits hard. These could just be real people, but at the same time, it is the most, like, formal thing ever. I don't want to... I'm always scared it's going to be, like, not safe for work if I click, but probably not, right? Are these all, like... I mean, I don't know. I can't tell from the responses. I love paying respects to a dead iconic voice actress by talking about the childhood nostalgia associated with them. Yep. Anyway, what was I doing? I had something I was doing, right? Oh yeah, to see what Tyrone thought about Skeleton Crew. We don't need to watch it on 1x speed.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Okay, this could be ambiguous. He could be really liking it or really hating it.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could
He's laughing, that's a good sign.
the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend.
Well, he's like, I don't know, how should I react to this? Wiping his brow.
What do you think of this? I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
He's like, I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad?
Hello? Mouse. Be careful where you step.
Something about a mouse? I don't know what he says. Oh no, now we got the... He's not liking it. That's the I'm not liking this face. Like, can you guys believe what I'm seeing? Right now he's a bit curious. He's like, you know, I'm giving it a chance.
We're lost. Really lost.
It is dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
Okay, he's got like one eyebrow raised. That could be probably a bit more negative, I guess.
You're a Jedi.
I have no idea what he's going to say right now. He could be... What's he going to... Let me think. He's going to say... Actually, I don't even have a map in my mind of what what Tyrone says at the beginning of these things. I don't know. Let's see. That was not what I was expecting. It's so animated. That was awesome.
I mean, bunch of kids finding some ship or Jedi stuff. I guess
Sounded a bit
interesting,
negative.
But this trailer did nothing for me whatsoever.
Oh wow!
In the middle of it, I was thinking about the rumors that came out that were saying that Marvel is changing things up.
Is he talking about the woke thing where they're like firing a bunch of woke people at Marvel, but Star Wars is staying woke or something?
All of the wokeified producers have been let go of. However, Lucasfilm is staying course and continuing to do what they've been doing. So, given that news and the Acolyte's performance, I expect this to be a complete failure. If it's not, I will let you know, but I will give it a fair shot. And if it's great, as always, I will tell you the truth. X-Men 97 came out. It was great.
Oh, wow.
Many of us expected it to be a horrible woke mess, but it wasn't. It just was sprinkled with some. But the Acolyte came out, and it was a big old piece of trash. So, we shall see, shall we? And you gotta remember, X-Men 97 was a Marvel. The Lucasfilm made the Acolyte. They're the ones that are not changing. So if those rumors are to be believed.
True. Sci-Fi Goonies trailer looked better in terms of budget than the entire Acolyte series. That is true. It did look really good for some reason. Crazy. Best guy ever is nothing like Carmine. He hates it, Elite Ari. You can see it in his face. I don't know. Sometimes that's the I don't know face. What Tyrone, greatest moment of my life. Elite Ari, you know the episode of Doctor Who where the companion gets shot and stuck in one end of a ship above a black hole. You mean the world enough in time or whatever? Is that what you're saying? And she watches a live feed of the Doctor resurrecting her, but enough because of the time dilation and it's slow-mo, and so she's doing a play-by-play and going, look at the eyebrow raise. I do remember that. That means he thought of something. That's what you're doing with Tyrone here. True. Oh my gosh. Except I wasn't pausing, you know. But true. All the work people got fired. Epic. Oh my god, it's the most I've seen of Tyrone speaking unbroken. What a layer 2 champion. True, he is. Deadpool killed the wokies. I love how he knows all the things and the associated opinions. Yep, that's a wrestling reference. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, we're getting to the end of the stream. Okay, I've been streaming way too long. I need to work on my next scripted video. Critical dancing, we don't need that anymore. Nice, a nice paragraph here. You guys can go and read this if you want. The issue arises when Horikoshi tries to incorporate familiar moral tropes from US comics into his Shonen Jump series. Crazy. Oh, I guess I didn't say this, but what the hell is this? This is not what I wanted. But also, this is dumb. Okay, we hate everyone who commented on that thread. My Hero Academia is great. Okay. Opinion is a hard word for me. That's a Trump reference. He will finish his video before Kyle finishes his. Probably. I mean, I want to do one video a week, but streaming for 3 hours a day is not going to help me in that case, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I guess that's that. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I hope next time I stream that this video has at least 1,000 views. That's all I want, okay? I want 1,000 views within a week. If it doesn't reach 1,000, I consider this a complete...
I love reaction
a complete failure. And I will never make another video again. That's the end of it. We'll be done. But Kyle putting careful, meticulous effort into his 40-minute recap. Recap videos are fun. I do like my recap videos. My video will be out before Ari's shitty video. It's a terrific video. True. Now I need to decide what my next video will be. I actually have a notepad open on my actual computer, which lists 3 of the videos. Now, if you look in the reflection of my glasses, you could probably read it. Number 1. Oh, wait, no. Number 3. So I have 3, right? These are like the top 3 candidates. Number 3. Reaction videos are market substitutes. I can cross that off. Already done that one. We have 2 more. Should I read off the titles? One of them is so ambiguous that I could read it now, and I'm not doing this. It'll be a while away until I do it. But you're going to have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's a genius video, and people are going to love it. Number 2. Mushoku Tensei's Final Surprise. Oh my gosh. And the thumbnail's going to be great. People are going to... It's going to be great. Good video. Look forward to that in like 6 months whenever I feel like doing another Mushoku Tensei video again. And I have another one about Vinland Saga, but I can't say it because the title is a spoiler. Or it's a spoiler for what the video would be. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet, so I don't want to say it. Anyway. God, there's so many Mushoku Tensei videos I could make, but I don't want to be a Mushoku Tensei channel. I want to be known for more than that. Okay, one more thing before we leave. How are the overall views going for like the... Oh, that's not what I wanted. 745k. Is it all still... They're all pretty similar. Nothing's changed much. I'm very glad this just continues to get more views. 6k. 6.5k, I guess. I do feel like the latest video is probably the most in line with this. I guess. Like this form of arguing from like anecdote or like personal experience, I guess. Like why I like Mikasa. The post-hoc hypothesis is like the arguments about reaction videos. I don't know. Crazy. Anyway, that's it. Kyle, that got censored for me. What else what did I censor? Did I miss something? What else do you think he is censoring? He also hid chat so I couldn't see it. That is true. I mean, I can put the chat on the screen right now, but this is what you're going to see. It just has the full thing because I can't get the custom CSS to work anymore because OBS pushed an update. Or maybe it was YouTube who pushed an update. I don't know. Kyle got that censored for me. What else do you think he's censoring? He also hid chat so I couldn't see it. I only heard of it because he read it out. The Madoka one is next. Read them. Well, I read 2 of them. Oh, one of them, I guess. Madoka Magica is so cool, bro. I love how it's normal and then something happens in the 3rd episode and it's so dark, bro. I completely disagree with that. It's dark from the beginning. Spoilers for Mushoku Tensei, Vinland Saga, that's lame. It's really dark, Minty. I know there's a mom involved and that's it, or maybe a sister. You know, these female shows love their female family members. We love when 2 women hate each other and it's not because of a man. Okay, anyway. That's that. Thanks for coming. See you probably, I don't know, probably not tomorrow because I should probably work on this scripted video. But and also whenever House of the Dragon's done. Oh my gosh. I guess whenever Chainsaw Man is, I'll not be here. So Wednesday. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, bye.